What's up, nerds and nerdettes? Welcome to Comics with Vets with Jay Blitz. I'm your host. Good morning. So I got up. I actually got some really good sleep last night, so I've been up for a while. Uh, been a while since I slept like that, and I was kind of bored. And I was like, you know what? Why not do a auction show? Maybe come out here, hang out, sell a few things, get a couple people here, sell a few things, and get a little bit of blood flowing before we have our special guest auction later today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and 12 p.m. Standard Mountain Time. I figured we go until about an hour before that auction and just hang out and chat, talk, sell some stuff, and all of that. So, how's everybody doing this morning? Thank you, Mr. JB. Man, you are awesome. Glad to see you here this early in the morning. I know you're up because you have your kids, so thank you. Flashpoint Comics, thank you for coming in. I know I just sent everybody a message to come hang out. Even if I don't sell any, we don't sell anything. It's cool. Just try to hang out, stay active for a few hours until we go on. Hey JB, did you happen to get the Truth Box 2 or the not the Truth Box 2, the Ryan Kincaid mystery box from Comics Elite? Yo, what is up? 36 Chambers, thank you. Superior, thank you for coming in. John Comics with Kids, thank you. Yeah, exactly. I'm up. Craig69, thank you for coming in. Appreciate all the people coming in, hanging out. Says there's only 4, but there's a hell of a lot more in the chat. So, yeah. Let me get my YouTube open, get some of y'all that are in here some wrenches because I know you guys don't have them. I want to make sure you guys do. Oh, you're going back to sleep? Who that? Hey, man, you're more than welcome for that. I appreciate you coming in. You're a moderator now. You're a moderator now. You're a moderator now. We're just going to have a whole bunch of moderators in here. You know? I should probably turn that down if I'm going to be having it open, right? So how's everybody doing this morning? I know a few of you guys are over there on the West Coast, so really appreciate it, the fact that y'all coming in at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys noticed. Hold on, I should probably change this up, huh? I might have to do this a little differently. Hold on. All right, hold on. I gotta email myself this real quick. So Comic Don had made me actually a few of those, and the winning one he got had American flag in the background. I don't know if you guys noticed it yet in my regular stuff here. When I post, it'll probably say it. You guys can see it. Don't know if it's gonna show that one or if it's gonna yeah, it is. Cool. Have to change it up here. Oh man, you see that? Who that? That's some love right there. That's what Discovery Bay does for the community, guys. If you guys don't sub or follow him, which I think everybody in here right now does, you need to be. Yeah, so you like the white one better is what you're saying, Discovery. It's a little more easier to see. Yeah, that's why I put it out there just to let people see, then kind of let me know what they think. What he's talking about, who that is, that you got A-OK coming your way. What else could he be talking about? Do I need to highlight it for you right there? Come on, man. Here, let's do the good old Jigs way here. Oh, probably that's probably not it anymore, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. To be honest, that way it's easier to see at least the J Blitz comics part. I agree. If anybody wants to hop in and hang out, there's the link right there. Yeah, he's definitely got to stay safe over there, Mister Who Dat. Y'all are getting hit hard, man. So how's everybody doing? I put a link in there if anybody wants to hop in and hang out, get going. Oh yeah, definitely get your cup of coffee, JB, for sure. I'm not a coffee person. I'm a tea guy, and I know this isn't the healthiest. I usually make tea, but I'm out of tea packets right now. It's a struggle. Yes, I think I can't remember. I'll have to double check Flashpoint, but I think so. I'm not sure. I could. Yeah, I did. I did Discovery. Hey, I'm not as good as this and quick as you are on this yet. I'm still getting up there. And for some reason, I need to pay attention to the YouTube comments. What's up, Hoosier Nerd? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, 36. Yeah, man. No problem. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm gonna keep that as a surprise. I'm not telling anybody any of the stuff that's going up. Let's just say this: it's definitely gonna be a mixture of stuff. Uh, I think people are gonna like it, and I think it's gonna be a good set of good books for the first one. Because I know we're trying to do this, and we are trying to get him some sales and stuff, but we also want him to get the feel of it for the first time. So we don't want to throw any crazy books up there just yet, and overwork him on the first try. That way he's comfortable with it. So and I know we do plan on doing this. He would like to do this more than once. So we're going to be doing that. So oh no, yeah, no. When I was saying selling some stuff, I'm talking about some stuff for like some of my stuff, or if anybody wants to hop on here and try to sell some, like auction off some of their stuff, that's fine too. Because I got some stuff I would like to that I'm gonna put up. Because when we do the auction later, it's gonna be all Ray. I'm just gonna be hosting and then taking notes and writing stuff down and help keep it organized for him and stuff like that. Me and Z, so I won't be selling it all. So I just get up, see if I can sell a few things. Because you know what, I might want to bid on some of this stuff. No, Amazing Spider-Man will not be. Amazing Spider-Man 18 will not be on the list today, unfortunately. Hey, John, welcome.
Man, I'm tired. Just woke up.
Oh, you're like lagged behind.
Oh, am I? That takes a little while to catch
you're like those old kung fu movies. Yeah, it's like, hi, how are you?
Hopefully it'll
You know what I'm saying?
like connect up a little bit. Usually it's a little slow on the StreamYard getting going.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, like they said, a lot of the people are using StreamYard on all like platforms right now, so
Yeah,
it
definitely.
could be causing that too.
Yeah. Whew. This feels early. I don't know.
Yeah, it is early. It's only almost 10 where I'm at, and I don't even know where you're at.
It's 6:45.
Oh, so yeah. Hey, exactly. You're way up there in California or the West Coast.
JB and I are just like slowly realizing what's going on in the world.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I was trying to ask JP if he had got that Ryan Kincaid box, but I had gotten Ryan Kincaid mystery box from Comics Elite yesterday, and I don't know how many sold, but there was a large amount that sold, and they inserted 70 between the boxes, 70 of Ryan Kincaid's sketchbooks. I bought 2 of them, but I bought them separately because I know how some of these big mainstream mystery box like main companies do their mystery boxes when they have prizes like that. If you order like 4 of them at once, they might throw one of those mystery boxes in there with it and be like, "Oh, okay, he got one. We're gonna make the other 3 normal." So I ordered 2, and I ordered them like a day apart. So when I got my 2, I got not but 1, but 2. And they're all the insides exactly the same, just the cover's different. And for anybody who's in here now, if you guys saw my post on Instagram about the auction later today with Ray, if you go and like it and tag 4 friends, you get entered in a chance to winning this one.
That's gorgeous. That was the cover. I was like, dang.
Yeah, exactly. So that will be the winners, and then I'll probably be throwing this up to an auction or something if anybody wants to buy some stuff today.
So who's hosting the auction?
Me, and it's gonna be on my channel, but it's gonna be me and Z Collects at this together.
All right, I'll make sure to promote it a little bit, get some word out.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really cool. What's up, Mike Rogers? Thank you for coming in. I think you were asking if this was the winner. I don't know if you were talking about my logo winner. I already made that announcement about, yes, the one who created that logo also created the one up in the corner. And he was like, I'm about to erase a bunch of this stuff off my phone. Here's some of the other ones I did. And I was like, oh man, I'm all about the flag. So I was like, let me see how this looks.
No, cool. I love it.
Wind? We got a fan going somewhere?
Above your head, there's a fan, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't think that's it because it sounds like there's a wind. Hold on. It might be my. You don't hear it?
I could hear it when you unplugged for sure.
Yeah. My fan, you'll hear when it's unplugged. But I'm hearing like, I don't know.
Is my voice caught up to my mouth finally?
Yes, it has. But now I feel like there's like I hear like a fan in the background coming through the speakers. That's why. And I usually can't hear. I don't have my headset set up so I hear myself talking. That's why I was wondering. I had a headset like that, and when they were set up, I could hear everything I was saying in my own head. I'm like, oh, this is not going to work. I had to get rid of those.
Repeat or echo or something.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
It is.
So who all is joining you in the auction today? Is it
it is literally just Ray auctioning. It's gonna be Ray and Captain. It's gonna be me, Ray, Captain Comics, and Z. And Ray is the only one auctioning. He's gonna put his book up. I went through a list of prices because he was like, "Hey, I don't really know what to start these at."
Morning coffee.
Cheers. Yeah, tea.
There you go.
I'm a tea drinker too. Yeah.
I'm out of tea packets, so I'm going with the brisk. So yeah, he's gonna put up his book. I went through a list. I looked at all the prices and stuff with what he says the grades are.
He didn't put up my freaking ASM 300, did he?
No.
Damn right, you better not.
No, we already set that aside for you.
I've been working on that for a month now. Come on.
We talked about that because I had asked about it. I didn't know you wanted it, and he was like, "Oh no, that's going to JB," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
Ooh,
Daniel Arzola. Remember Daniel Arzola? Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dude, if you send me a shirt, I'm going to wear it.
I'm going to say probably the biggest book being put up is an Avengers book. It is a Silver Age. I'm not going to tell y'all what number
Nice.
because I
Very
don't want to
nice.
ruin the surprise.
Yeah, don't ruin the surprise.
But honestly, it's not going to be a bunch of the big books we know he has.
Make sure you guys enter to win this on Monday, please. I'm giving this thing away on Monday. Make sure you
Yes,
enter.
I will. I saw the video. I just don't. You have too many videos that I can't remember which one it is. It's not the latest
Friday,
one.
just the Friday. Any
Was it? Okay.
comment on any of the Friday shows, and you're gonna get entered to win this because it's freaking my kids out. They want it out of the house. It's scaring the hell out of them. They're like, "Get that thing out of here!" So it's on its way out.
Yeah. So there's some Bronze Age, some Copper Age goodness.
Although you realize, JB, you and I have the same problem. My kids would probably be freaked out by it.
Yeah, they don't want that thing either. They're like, "Dad, don't know. You don't want that thing. Come on."
Yeah.
No, it is kind of funky. It's scary looking, and
I remember I had that Venom poster that I was like, "Look at this thing, it's so cool," and my girls were like, "Get that out of our house."
here, thing out of here. It's freaking me out.
Seven is the one who ended up winning that, and it took it home. And he's like, "My kids are older; they don't care."
Yeah, they're down with that.
My girls are like, "Get that the hell out of here!"
Right.
Yeah, you know what? No one's awake over here, so I need to keep it down.
Oh
So,
man, I thought you were awake because the kids were awake.
No, I got up early. Dude, I can't sleep through the night. I got to get him go pee.
Well, I know.
Flat out cannot make it through the damn night. I mean, this is great. Making it all the way to like 6 a.m. that's success.
That is very nice.
You know?
Yeah, man. I hope I'm not that way. I'm telling you now. Like I think you were there when we were talking about it, and I told you I drove up to Michigan with my dad, and like we stopped every like 30 minutes for him to go to the bathroom.
So let me tell you this story about my dad. So, he was a big Niner fan, and he always got tickets. He always had these tickets to Niner games, and he wouldn't go to some of the biggest games. He had tickets to the Catch game, the one I got a picture of, the Catch game. He had tickets, didn't go because it was raining, and he wanted to see it in the comfort of his home.
Yeah.
And he had tickets for the Niners championship game at Candlestick Park. And I'm like, Dad, they've been bad for so long. They were bad for a long time. And then Harbaugh came in, and Harbaugh just immediately, the team got really good again. And I'm like, Dad, this is it. We're going to the Super Bowl. This is a championship game. You got tickets. Let's go. He's like, hell no. You know what the lines for the bathroom are going to be like out there? No way. I'm not doing it. He goes, I got a bathroom right there. I'm like, well, what are you going to do with these tickets? He goes, I'm going to sell them. I'm like, all right. So he sells them, and he buys a TV for the game. And I walk into the house, and my dad has a little tiny house, and he bought this fucking ridiculously huge TV. I mean, it's too big for him. He's sitting too close for the size TV that he bought because the room's not really big enough for it. And I looked at him and I said, this is fucking crazy. What the hell is this? He goes, yeah, that's what I do with the ticket money. I'm like, this is awesome. These people are life size. He goes, yeah. I go, you're too close to this. You know this is too big for you. And he goes, nah, fucking doctor told me to get thicker glasses. Fuck him. Bigger TV. He's like, I don't need bigger glasses. I need a bigger TV. And he had that thing until he died. That thing, literally life-size people. When you walked in, it seemed, he's watching TV, and you'd stand next to the person on the TV is as big as you are. I'm going, this thing's ridiculous, Dad. Come on.
So anybody who wants to enter the contest JB's got for the statue he was holding up, there's the link. You just leave a comment.
Oh yeah, just any comment. Like Jigs told me to wash my hands.
I think somebody quoted you and said anything, any comment.
Jigs is telling everybody to wash their hands right now. He's like, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
You ain't wrong.
Greg69 wants to know if that next Men 21 is.
Yeah, I replied to him on.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
I replied to him on Instagram. Because I do remember, I think they said they were going to put that aside for him before we even decided to do this auction. So
that's awesome.
Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Mike Rogers, same thing, right? Yeah, just big, huge TV. What are you doing?
Was it one of
the bathrooms right there? There's no line.
I know. Yeah. To be honest, that's how my dad is now. We're diehard Steelers fans, and he'd much rather watch it at home.
Well,
I can't get him to go do anything.
At Old Candlestick Park, and I call it Old Candlestick Park. It's not even there. They actually they destroyed the thing. They took it down. I grew up in that place, and the bathrooms were a fucking joke. Even the Oakland Coliseum today if you go to an A's game and go into the main entrance of that stadium and go to the first men's bathroom, it's a fucking horse trough. It's a horse trough.
Oh yeah.
It's still the old horse trough, and it's basically wherever you can elbow your way up in there.
Yeah.
To go. It's no good.
I see those at a lot of the older stadiums.
So yeah, when my dad's like, dude, it takes too long to the bathroom out there. I'm like, you're right. It could take, 20 minutes in line, trying to get into the bathroom at the old Candlestick Park. Now the new park's better. The new park is got a bajillion bathrooms.
Yeah. Finally getting some work going again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. After almost a month of only like a couple days of work, I worked Friday. I got work lined up tomorrow. Hey, M3 Lions Information Booth. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, my gig's blown up. My side hustle was supposed to be working these concerts down at Chase Center.
Oh, you do like security or something?
No, souvenirs. We work in the souvenir booth.
Oh.
It's fun as hell, man. Some of these shows, the way they got these souvenir booths set up, they've got the line stanchions like Disney now. And it's probably a half an hour wait to get to the souvenir stand. Because that's how many people are trying to buy. And it's fun as hell out there. I see some great shows.
What's up, Jigs? Thank you for coming in. See, there you go. Hold on.
Jigs' new entrance. Wash your hands.
Yeah, actually, Jigs, I fell asleep at like 10:30 at night and slept until about 7:30. Been up for only about 2 hours before I decided to go live.
So I've only been to one concert in my life.
What?
Yeah. Only one? What concert was it?
I got to go for free because I was teaching the student whose dad was he's the bass player for the Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, nice.
He's a really genuinely awesome guy. And he was like, you should come see a concert. Like, how have you never been to a concert? And they were playing right near the school at the local, arena. And so he gave me free tickets for me and my wife. And it was great. It was insane, and it was funny, and it was like,
oh man, I've been to so many concerts.
He did a whole riff on the Star Spangled Banner on his bass, in the middle of in one of their songs. He just went off on a solo. It was very funny. But
that's awesome.
I was trying to explain
the concerts though.
Right.
It's a shit ton of money usually.
It's
so easy for the experience to be ruined by some idiot who wants to just like smoke a cigarette in your face right in front of you, or is like twice as tall as you and stands up for the entire time right in front of you.
Yeah.
Or it's there's so many like variables that feel like they could ruin the experience for me. And I've just spent X amount of time.
I'll tell you this now. A lot of the concerts that are still done outdoors, they're starting to cut down or allow even allowing people to smoke inside concerts.
I mean, there were people smoking weed at this concert. I mean, literally.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Light up weed, like.
Oh, I'm not saying that it's not gonna happen, but if they see it, they're like the people watching. I know I went to a concert in my area. Before I quit smoking. By the way, 1 month.
Damn,
1 month no smoking. When I was still smoking, I would go to. I didn't even know the rule existed yet. And I went to go light up a cigarette. One of the workers there was like, "Hey, you can't smoke that here. You have to go way over there, and you can smoke it way over there." And I was like, "Oh, damn, okay."
Guys, I've been working concerts since I was like 14, 15 years old. The first concert I ever worked was A Day on the Green at the Oakland Coliseum, and it was Pink Floyd.
Oh, man.
And they paired us up because we were kids, and there was a soda guy with a hot dog guy. So it was me, and I was the soda kid. And I was put with the hot dog guy, and we got to go walk out there, and I got contact high like you would not believe. And they told us, listen, when the show starts, come back in because, the lights are going to go dark and you're not experienced. You got to come back in when the show starts. I'm like, how will we know when the show starts? To go, this is a Pink Floyd concert. You're going to know. You know how the show started? I don't know how they had this thing rigged up, but from way up high at the top of the Coliseum, they must have strung a cable all the way down to the stage. And this huge, giant floating pink pig started floating across the crowd. And people were and we're all, what the hell is going on? This huge pink floating pig went across this massive crowd. It's on the day on the green, and when it hit the stage, boom, it went on, and we're like, yeah, we got to get out of here. Let's go check in. Concerts are amazing. I've seen some crazy stuff just recently. We're there early because you were doing souvenirs, so you're some of the earliest people in the building. I was at Chase Center, and there was a guy. He had this huge group of people, and I'm watching him. What's that guy doing? I go, he's blessing the arena. What? And he's walking around with this bowl of water, and he walked everywhere in that arena. The stage, the seating area, the concourse, our souvenir booths got, he done blessed the entire arena. I'm like, what the hell was that about? And that was for Cher. Cher has a guy that comes and blesses the arena before she plays in it.
That's crazy. So I just wanted to say this real quick because we have a funny guy in our chat, Mr. Jigs Kingdom over here. So Ray decided to start calling me JB instead of J Blitz because it's easier. So
that's fine.
Jigs is now going, there's two JBs. So Jigs, as you all know, was a sergeant major in the military. So his new nickname when he starts calling me JB is Sergeant Major because he hates it. He hates it.
Well, I noticed that in the 3-up format right here, JB is highlighted up there.
Yeah,
JB right next to you.
Yo, why you gotta point that out?
Well, I thought it was in honor of me. So hey,
it's much appreciated.
So
this Beetle Bailey thing was actually.
Do you know which band now owns all the Pink Floyd and?
Oh yeah, I meant to say that.
No,
we do not. Which band? Bear Rocks.
Bear Rocks. Does anybody remember any Pink Floyd concerts like that? Because they were amazing.
I've never been to a Pink Floyd concert, so no, I can't say I do.
Yeah, I'm not the one to ask.
I think I haven't been to very many concerts myself. I went to an Eminem concert when I was really young. I went to a Nine Inch Nails concert when I was in the military because I got free tickets from my cousin. Was my favorite concert I've ever been to.
I was telling the kid that I'm working with, and she's just a kid because you gotta remember I'm old. I'm 47 now, right? And I've been doing these concerts since I was 15. I've done a lot of concerts. So my first day at the Chase Center, they're like, okay, JB, you're gonna be over here with the blah, blah, blah team, and I'm over there with the kid she's like 18. She's just a kid, but she's in charge. So I'm gonna listen. I'm just gonna be the happy little worker and just do what she says. And she's talking about the concert itself. And I go, you should probably go check out a little bit of Santana. And she goes, why? He's just like an old guy. You're gonna have an opportunity to see some of the most amazing talent come through this building. And if you just put your phone down for a second and just go out there and sit, because they let us watch during the show. You just go out there and you can stand there because you got your badge. And we go, just give him a second, give him 30, and everybody that you see that comes into this arena, give him 30 minutes, because I swear 10 years down the road, when someone's talking about Santana or some major Cher, you're going to go, yeah, I saw her. And they're going to go, when the hell did you see Cher? Or when the hell did you see Santana?
Yeah, right.
I was working a concert and someone told me to check him out. So I actually put my fucking phone down and I checked him out.
Yeah.
But of course, no, she never did.
Bear Rocks and Comics answered the question. His question. The Australian Pink Floyd now owns all the Pink Floyd floats.
Is that like a cover band? Because there's a lot of cover bands.
I'm guessing that is.
There's a lot of cover bands out there. Another great one is the Grateful Dead, man. Their concert was crazy. You almost didn't even.
Mike Rogers was mentioning that.
They would do a 3-day concert and people would never leave the parking lot because there's people that would travel with the Grateful Dead and follow them all over the freaking country. The Deadheads, right? So when they showed up, there was a portion of the parking lot that was just, tents and trailers and just all kinds of funky. And you're like, what the hell just showed up? Oh, the Grateful
Yeah.
Dead are playing this weekend.
I've heard a
What
lot
the
of
hell is
stories.
that?
A lot of stories
Yeah.
about those. There's a comedian, I forget. He tells about a story when he was one. He was like, "Oh yeah, I was a deadhead, and I'd go follow, and then like every night there'd be a concert, and I'd be taking acid tabs and being all kinds of tripping on shrooms and stuff."
Crazy.
It's like
Craziness. Definitely.
it's a tribute band, but they are regarded as the best Floyd tribute band around.
There was a building in San Francisco called the Cow Palace. Very famous for its
Thank you, JB.
yearly rodeo. But they also did concerts
Yeah,
there
on
when I was a
comics, I
kid.
meant. I was reading,
And it was a really small venue. And I watched Metallica there at the Cow Palace in San Francisco because Metallica was a San Francisco band. But man, there's been a ton of concerts. I can't believe you've only been to one. Jeez. I
I've
watched
only been to, like, 3 or
Billy
4
Joel.
total.
Billy Joel do the dueling pianos with
Elton John.
Elton John. I was at one of those.
I bet that would have been
I've
cool.
seen a lot of concerts on TV afterwards.
JRK is going, what the hell did I just walk into?
My wife loves concerts, and she's been to a bunch.
We're talking about concerts and stuff. I know I put in there like
Sting a bunch.
auction and sales, but I also said chill, just hanging out and talking.
Some of the most amazing shows, the Rolling Stones. That dude,
Sure.
he went for 2.5. I don't know what kind of drugs he's on. There's no way in hell he wasn't on drugs. Holy shit, dude! He went for 2.5 straight hours, and he hit every section of that stage with more energy than you have ever seen, and it never stopped. He was unbelievable.
My
The Rolling Stone, Mick Jagger, he was just amazing.
They were going to go see him before they got canceled at the Hard Rock in Fort Lauderdale. I forget what happened. It got postponed or something, but they were going to go see them, and it was like $500 for the worst seat in the casino.
Dude, look at superior reviews watching Pussycat Dolls in Kuwait.
Well, it might have been a USO kind of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. That's the thing. The USO, they have people that come into Iraq and do stuff for us.
Yeah,
I've had UFC fighters come to Iraq, like my little fob in the middle of Iraq, you know, and hang out and say hi. And then comedians have gone. I know the Jeff Foxworthy and all the guys that do with him have gone out and been over there.
Bob Hope used to do it his whole career.
Bob Hope, yeah.
I mean, that was his thing. He did that.
Yeah, it was a U.S. tour for the military.
At the end of his life, he was still doing that.
Yeah, that's one cool thing is that, you know, they try to bring a little bit of entertainment out there for you.
I can officially add this as a guest appearance now. Look at that.
One of my wife's favorite ones that she used to see is Chris Isaac lives in our area, and he did these little bars, and so my wife knew which bars he liked, and she would just go and, you know, get a drink every once in a while.
Unplugged it.
He would roll in and just do a whole set, and she's like, he would come and sit at the bar after. He even signed a beer bottle of my wife's that she was drinking, because and he was like, "I'm not going to sign a beer bottle. I'm an alcoholic. Like, I don't drink."
Oh,
and she's like, "Yeah, but this is my name. It was Beck's beer." And she's like, "I'm Beck's." So he's like, he wrote "no" really big on it, and then signed underneath.
That's cool.
No Beck's beer.
That's good stuff. All right, so if you don't do concerts, what kind of major sporting events did you do?
My dad was a local fan, so we did a lot of like local. I mean, we were Angels fans.
Angels.
So we saw
Anaheim Angels.
I hate the Angels now. Ever since 2002 with that goddamn rally monkey. Fuck that monkey.
I'm an Angels fan for one reason. Angels in the outfield, man.
Angels in the outfield.
I grew up that was the movie when I was young.
Well, guess where Angels in the Outfield was filmed?
Where?
The Oakland Coliseum.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they had fake people in the stands. These cardboard fans. So when you saw it from the view, it looked like there was real people up in there, but they were fake. It was cool.
So yeah, we did a lot of Angels, and then I was always a movie kid, so I would see a movie every weekend. It was like almost every weekend. Once I could drive, I would go to the theater. And some movies I would see 2 or 3 times. They were horrible, and I'd still keep going back and seeing them. My friends we were the guys that would be there Thursday night at the midnight screenings for movies.
You troublemaking kids, you.
Oh yeah, we're hellions. Like we would just be like sitting there in line for whatever god awful movie was dropping that weekend. They'd do a Thursday midnight screening. We would be the guys there.
So tell me, when you were young, and I'm talking, these are memories I'm thinking before high school. So this is still grade school. Summer, I'm not going up to Concord anymore because it's now my choice. Where when I was young, my dad was single. He dropped me off in Concord, California, and I'd spend all summer up there. But when I got old enough, I get to do what I wanted. I started going Giants games, working, had money. And I remember taking the bus all the way out to the theater and literally spending the day in the theater, hopping from screen to
screen. Yeah,
all day.
I remember
we were there all damn day.
Kids don't do this now. I mean, don't do this now. But I remember
it wasn't like they didn't care. It seemed because there's no way those guys didn't know that we were there. We just been walking. Didn't we just see those guys? Nobody ever kicked us out. We did it all the time.
Do you notice how, at least in my area, how they've tried to fight that problem? Mm-hmm. The names of the movies are no longer on the door.
On the doors, yeah.
So what they're doing is it's on your ticket, and the guy at the door tells you like where to go. Mm-hmm. But they don't want you to know, so that you can't theater. You're just gonna walk into something you don't know if it's just
you don't want to do that. It's a start. It's right in the middle.
Right,
yeah.
You don't know. Whereas when I was a kid, I totally did. We had a day.
Totally did. We scheduled it. We scheduled it out. Like
movies in one day.
Holy moly!
That's my record is 7.
Yeah, and now that I'm older, and they can't come back at me. We didn't even all pay for our tickets. We had a couple guys. We were busting in through the exits.
So right now,
the trick to that one really is if you were in early, there was nobody to tell on you. You're the first person in there. Yeah, because we got there. We're going to spend all day. We're going to stay there all day anyway. So you're the first person in the first screening. We were the first ones in. Boom, pop that back door. Boom, boom, 2 more in. But we're golden.
So I have a pickup truck right now. And one of my favorite theaters, one of my favorite ways to watch movies is at like a drive-in theater.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I have a pickup truck and I have one of those little bed covers. And I'd be like, hey, get a bunch of my friends. We'll go out there. We'll go get some beer. We'll go get some.
It's still fun now. It's still a good time out here.
Food.
They got
I'll throw it in the back and I'll say, hey, you 4 get in the back. We'll stop at the gas station, like right next to it.
Yeah.
They'll get in the back. They'll lay down, put the cover down. We'll drive in and be like, here's my $5 to go in. We get in. I open it up. They all pop out.
Right. I'll tell you that. I hope it comes back. I really do hope it comes back. But the summers in Concord, California, they still have a movie theater. The drive-in, and there's a lot of kids, and there's kids out there on their the scooters, and the people bring their 4-wheelers out there, and the kids are just going all crazy, and they'll do double features of kids movies. It's a fun time, definitely.
That's what the one closest to me does. There's a huge one that I could go just an hour away. It's at the Florida Swap Shop. But there's one right here, like 10, 15 minutes away from me. I get to there. They have 2 screens. So I'll watch one. We'll get done. And then as soon as we get done with that, we'll go over to the other screen that's showing a different movie. And it's just starting at the same time, and we'll watch it.
Yeah, they normally have this one's a double feature, kids movies. This one's a double feature, adult movies.
Yeah.
And then if the kids are going to crash in the second movie, Mom and I got to have that decision time. Do we just take them home, or do we want to go watch the adult movie? Most of the time we go home, be honest with you. It gets cold, and I'm from Cali. So for me, hey, it got into the 60s. It got cold, and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about 60s? No, when in the summer where it gets cool, and we're like, let's get that out of here.
Not here, man. It stays hot because of the damn humidity.
Yeah.
Some nights are even hotter than the day because for some reason it feels like the humidity's higher.
John, are you going to try and go to MegaCon still when it gets rescheduled?
No, they picked a horrible weekend for that for me. Sorry, I'm trying to be like quiet in the morning. I still got my wake up voice. The weekend that they picked is one that my graduating students, we have an event that we do with them. So if the school is open, I'm booked that whole weekend.
Yeah, bummer.
Okay, so but if it's not open,
voice.
If it's not open, or they change it to a different weekend,
Comic Book Gallery.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys got to check him out. By the way, he's back. But Joaquin from Comic Book Gallery, he's got that voice. Hey,
definitely will.
From Comic Book Gallery.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say I've only been to one drive-in in my life, but they just don't have anywhere near me. They're like so far away. I got to drive an hour to find a drive-in.
Yeah. So if they change the weekend back to a different weekend, or if school doesn't happen, will you
Would you
try to
go?
make it?
It depends. Oh, geez, it'll depend on where they move it. It's gonna. There's just so many factors of where they move it and what's going on with the school. So, I would love to go, but it's at this point I'm thinking it's gonna have to be the next year before I get a shot at that.
Bummer.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to make it though, JB.
Absolutely, dude. I have
All right.
I didn't even know this, but my wife and I, geez, man, we've been together a long time. And this was maybe 10,
Ain't nothing
15
wrong with
years.
that.
Yeah, 15 years ago, maybe. We bought this timeshare, the Trend West by Worldmark. And we very rarely use it. And sure enough, I was finally going to get to use it. And come to find out, the resort is one of the nicest freaking resorts out there. And,
Yeah, I was the one telling you about that.
and I booked it up, and they
resort.
only have suites, and it was only going to be me and Biggie Shack. And I'm like, dude, get your wife and your kid down here. So Biggie was bringing little Biggie and Melodiomania, and it was going to be a good time. But man, I'll book it again if it happens.
Yeah, definitely. I know I'm gonna still try to go. Oh, we got another guest. I don't have the introduction videos like you, JB.
Why not? Why don't you?
I don't have
His
it.
intro's the best. His intro's the one.
I
you
know.
need.
I told him that
It's got
yesterday
the
when he
killer
came on.
JB
I
intro.
know.
The owner of
If you
36
send it to
Chambers
me-
Tattoo Studio.
If you send it to me, I'll have it in there just for when he comes in.
All right, I'll email it to you. And what's up with the logo up here with the big black behind it? Why isn't it just a circle up there?
Because that's how he made it when he sent it to me.
You want me to fix that for you? It takes
Yeah,
about
I
a
can
second
email
and
you.
a half.
I can email you the
Fix
picture of
that.
it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't need it. I have your logo, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I can just-
he was asking me the same exact
I'll
thing.
send
and I
you a
was like,
PNG. Get that thing off there. I'll even drop I'll even outline it. Maybe we'll drop a little shadow on it. I don't know.
Okay.
JB,
you guys do your work. I mean, I
Did
like
you see the overlay I made for Z? Was that
Yes,
fire,
you
broski?
for all three of us.
Was
Yes.
that fire? As a matter of fact, here, you know what? I think I have it up on my thing right now. We'll just do a quick one. Oh, I don't have it open, do I? Oh, application. No, wait a minute. It is open. Why isn't it showing?
You're over here making overlays for everybody and
I
everything.
know, man. Screen sharing was canceled.
I just now upgraded my StreamYard. I'm just learning how to.
Oh,
start-
there's your Jay Blitz one too. I got your Jay Blitz one there, right
Yeah.
there.
So you see how now I got the introduction in the very beginning.
Bam. Here, go ahead and show that.
Oh, there we go.
That was your overlay for Z's
Yep.
comic.
Oh,
Notice
see, you
how-
already made it a circle.
Yeah, dude, I've already got your logo in a PNG. It's not
Yeah,
this
what
one.
the heck?
Yeah, I've already made it a circle. By the way, guys, if you want to take anybody's logo, and turn it into a transparent circular PNG, I can show you how to do that. I mean, it's hover over the person's logo on YouTube, right click and save as a picture. It's going to save it as a JPEG. You bring it into any editor. I brought it into this editor. And you know what? Whose logo don't I have? Who's I'm gonna look in the chat.
You got Superior Heroes.
Man Cave Comics.
There you
is
go,
in
Man Cave
Okay.
Comics.
So I literally am hovering over his logo in the chat. I just hovered over his logo in the chat, and we're gonna call it Man Cave.
Hey,
Man
John,
Cave.
I want to say thank you, by the way, for shooting me that reminder because I was watching, but I was like going back and forth. So thank you for reminding me about those Sergeant Furies yesterday. They're gonna look really nice with the other
I
one.
knew you were looking for them, and I was just sitting in there, and I was like,
Well,
those are going up. I better make sure that Jay's in there.
Comic Spectre is like, I'm gonna make sure I put them up first thing so you can try to get them. And I was going in, but they were taking forever
Ah,
for all
it's
their
too little.
introductions and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do other things. I was like, yeah,
Too little.
It's like a half-hour introduction.
it was. I was like, holy shit. So I didn't see him come on yet, and I was doing something else. And you shot it. I was like, oh, and I was rushing to get in. I ended up probably way overbidding the other guy who only had 25. I was just like 35. Let's see what happens.
You got what, $7 a book on those? That's a
Yeah,
steal.
there was
Books
yeah
are
five.
great
There was
shape.
5 books. So yeah, almost $7 a book.
$7 a book. It's crazy.
And they were amazing, especially that the annual number 2 where they're running
Right.
up on the beach for D-Day. I was like,
You
That's
don't
the
want to
nice
grab the
book.
logo out of the chat; it's too small. So I just looked up his channel, and then I did the same thing. I right clicked, save it as, and it gives you the full square that he uploaded. This is what he uploaded up to YouTube, right? And then it's crop to a shape, which is a circle.
Oh.
And now I have a circle, cropped shaped circle. Then it's right click, save as picture, not a JPEG, a PNG. And I'll put it back in that folder that I have, logos and man
You
cave.
got everybody's in there, huh?
I got everybody's.
Look at that,
logo.
man cave. You're part of the logo folder.
There you
now.
go. So now I've
So
got a
make
man
sure if
cave.
you're not subscribed to JB.
Now I got a man cave
subscribe.
PNG. So now if I was up here, looking at something that had a graphic and I decided to import my man cave PNG, not the JPEG, but the PNG that I just made, it's now transparent background circle. Now, what do I want to do with that? You can format it. We can drop all that stuff. You can put a line around it. I like to maybe sometimes do a solid line in maybe white.
JB's like teaching us how to
So
do this.
so it's outlined. Yeah. No, I can't do an outline on that graphic because it's got to be a text. That's a picture.
So I dropped a link to JB's video from Friday. If you want to be entered into the contest to win
Thank
the
you.
Batman Who Laughs statue, just click on that link and then leave a comment, and you're entered to win.
Yes, sir. Thank you for doing that, John.
There's a little black shadow.
I'll make sure I add it in the description below for anybody who watches this on the rewind as well.
So go back to over here, your logo right there. I've already got it saved, so I'll save this picture. This one's got a little shadow on it.
That's fine.
J Blitz logo PNG. I'm going to call this one shadow because I dropped a shadow on this one, and this one will look better. And again, make sure you're on PNG. So I'll email that to you if you upload that into your logos.
Yeah.
Then you won't have that funky thing in the background that you have right now.
Okay.
So I'll do that to you. I'll send that to you right now.
All
And
right,
then
cool.
if you didn't notice what I did, actually, let me share one more time. Yeah, you guys are having fun, right? Why not?
Yeah, man,
for
that's
the,
why
for
I
the
just wanted to
Z,
hang
for
out
anybody
with
that
those
wanted to
boards,
know how I did the Z overlay, I used Snippet to grab the entire screen that he had there. So if I took his screen and pulled it forward, bring it to the front, this is the picture. I put this in and then I sent it to the back and I just started overlaying over the top of everything.
Yeah, that's what we thought you were doing too, because we were like,
Because it was perfectly lined up.
Yeah, it was perfectly
lined
like,
up.
there's no way he perfectly lined up just on eye.
Yeah. So now I was working on one when he has a bunch of people in.
Yeah, you got the one for me. You got the one for
So I got you
Hack.
and there's Hack.
Yeah.
And this little box down here, so you didn't have to have that scroll. So I put your guys's put the PayPal and the Instagram on each of your guys's.
Look at that.
And then this is transparent. I don't know if you saw that.
I did
see through it. You can see through it through
that
the
way.
screen.
It doesn't block any. Yeah,
it doesn't block anything. Yeah, it's kind of cool, man. So I'll send you that. I'll send you that graphic, and you can get the black off that background.
Yeah, and it's the Jake GSTR because I know you always get.
I do.
Yeah, I have like 13 emails because I got 5 different ones for different parts of my job. And then I have AOL, Hotmail from back in the, early
with the R, right? With the R,
yeah. It's Jake GSTR at Comcast.net.
Logo.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Yes.
Morning.
What's up, Superior? Good morning.
How y'all doing?
And
All right, so you guys want to know one book that's gonna be? I'll give y'all one book on the list if y'all want to know.
Why not?
One book.
One book.
And I'm telling you now,
all this time, you're only going to give us one fucking book?
It's a golden age. It's a golden
Holy
age.
shit, man.
It's a golden age.
It's a total clickbait fucking title.
Yeah,
then you need to be giving us some damn books.
No, I said pre-auction auction. I was going to try to sell some of my stuff so I can make some money before, so I can start bidding on some of this stuff.
Mike the Collector says Tech Talk with JB. By the way, if anybody watching this wants me to work on something for them, just ask, bro.
Yeah,
just reach out to me. If I got the time, I'll hook you up.
Yeah,
or as I did for Chad last night, we did a tutorial. Me and Chad did an off air from Comic Core. We did an off air, and I, what they say, feed him a fish or teach him to fish. So,
Right.
Yeah,
it's true.
this whole time, JB, that you've been doing this, I've been like obsessed with trying to see if I
Man
can
cave.
remember the 7 movies that I saw in a row one day. Just going through.
Are
it
you
was-
really?
Yeah, it was the summer of 2007. So I'm like looking through the box
Holy
office of
moly.
2007, trying to remember. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can know 6.
Oh,
of
Man
them.
Cave says I feel violated.
Feels violated.
I know I saw Transformers 1. I saw the Simpsons movie.
Sunday morning JB language.
We saw one of the Harry Potter movies. I think it was the 5th one. We saw Die Hard 4, which is horrible.
Oh, that was horrible.
We saw The Bourne Ultimatum, which is good.
That was actually pretty good.
And we finished the night. We were like in a stupor watching Ratatouille.
Oh my god! What did you eat during the course of the day? Just all
Popcorn and
theater
candy. And
All
hot
theater food?
Yeah, well, so I snuck in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I had a
thank
few of those.
God.
But it was like, yeah, whatever. And we had popcorn, and somebody would join us. Like they knew, we posted our schedule in an email to our friends, and so somebody might be like, "Hey, I'll see Bourne Ultimatum," and they'd roll in and they'd join us and they'd bring popcorn. And by the end of the night, we were like, "If I see more popcorn, I'm gonna fucking
I'm
kill
done.
this."
Now. I'm gonna throw
You guys,
up.
you guys are walking out trying not to look at the concession stand. Run.
But now, when you guys go to the theater, because I do this now, and I want to know if there's anybody else that does this. I go to the movies, every so often when there's a major Star Wars or Marvel film or whatever it is. I normally am going the night of by myself, to see it first before we decide if we're going to take the kids to it or not. And before I leave the theater, I always get that refill of popcorn so that I come home with some movie theater popcorn. Always. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me?
Yeah,
I don't do the
no,
popcorn, but I definitely do the drink.
Oh no, I always go ask for a refill of popcorn, just and take that
There's
thing
nothing
home.
like it.
There's nothing like the movie
nah.
theater. It just doesn't have the same salt, butter, whatever it is. I like it.
I'll tell you, my wife makes a really great like spicy popcorn, paprika, a little like cayenne pepper, and then melt it in with the butter. And she put so it's like I don't care for popcorn anywhere unless my wife's making it. I'm like, yeah, let's hook that up.
So
Alright.
maybe she should get the popcorn from the theater and then make the butter paprika and make it.
Yeah.
So next time, make sure you bring home some popcorn. Good morning, Mike Kimball. Thank you for coming in.
God, it's killing me. I gotta figure out.
Did
what
you
that
get
step-
my email?
Hold on, I'm sorry. I have it pulled. Yes, I did.
So just download that somewhere and then upload that up in the logo spot. That was bugging the hell out of me.
36.
Yo,
Not this week, but next week I'm gonna hit you up on about that piece, that art piece.
cool.
Yeah, I would have did it this week, but Jay Blitz had Ray on the show, and my wallet's hurting, man.
No worries, bro. I
Hey,
understand.
I didn't mean for that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, it happens, but
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
and,
no refills in the UK. No buenos.
I've been watching
What?
Comics Elite on Instagram. They're having auctions, like they're
The Comic Don says
going
take
around
that out of your
the
logo,
country, and like local comic shops. They're having them on their Instagram Live, and they're like trying to help out local comic shops. And yeah, it's like a couple times a week they go around, and yeah, it's been pretty good. They give me some pretty good deals.
all right, hold on.
All right, so commissions, you're still open for commission,
Oh yeah,
right?
man. Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to. You know what? I gotta come up with what else? How many pieces
just-
of work do you?
I don't know
Because
if
I
you
gotta
guys
do
saw this
something
guy.
for. We gotta get you on the show next week. Let's get you on the morning show next week. Again, and see if we can pump out a couple of these. Get some stuff together, and we'll do a little morning show where we feature some of these. Meaning that do a good post on them on the Instagram that morning. We'll make it the Instagram post of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No luck, Jay Blitz.
I'm trying to figure out how to find it now.
No,
I
I know. That's why I said you gotta know where you downloaded it to, or just download it again, but pay attention.
Yeah,
Or if you're in a Mac or if you're in a PC, down low. If you look lower, right underneath your stop cam mic, there's probably all your downloads. And you can say show in folder so you can see which folder you're in.
What's up, Warlord?
right? I understand.
Hey, I'm doing like teaching through a computer these days. I know all this stuff now.
Oh man,
Well,
this Zoom thing is so cool though, man. This is so cool the way
We
the
just
kids
got
do
it.
Google
We
though
just
is
got an email.
updating Google Meets to include the idea that you can see everybody's faces
Yeah.
because Zoom is having issues with hackers. Have you heard this? People
No.
are hacking into classes
Yes.
and
Figured it out.
like doing things to be inappropriate basically in a classroom. They just like hack in and jump in
Yeah.
class.
Hey, so you all know, Comic Don is the one who created this logo. He is the one that
Nice.
won the logo competition. So
Very cool. Very cool. Comic Don.
he's the one who created the one with the flag background. He created a bunch of them and only sent me a couple, but he was like, hey, I'm going to be racing all this stuff, so I'll send you all of them. I was like, yeah, I'll check them out. So that's why I was testing, seeing how stuff looked and everything.
Very cool.
Get everybody's opinion.
Yeah, we just got an email that the elementary
Man cave.
school is just gonna basically pass or needs improvement, like no more letter grades.
Yeah.
So, and then we got one of our friends' neighbor works at the school, and they said that they're probably not going back this year.
My buddy's a principal in Alabama, and he said they shut all schools down in Alabama for the rest of the year.
Virginia too.
Same. I think they're doing the same thing here in Florida.
And it's going to depend on the school calendar that they're using. So, like a lot of schools only go to the beginning of, the end of June, the end of May.
Right.
Anyway,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
to go back at the beginning of May, only to end at the end of May is maybe counterproductive.
Right.
So, like my school though goes to the end of June.
Okay.
So it's possible we'll get back in at some point. At some point.
Well,
Your host shall be right back.
yeah, this is working out for me right now because these kids are actually taking. We did chapel on Thursday. It was a recorded YouTube. They did. They had their PE on Friday. They did, which was with recorded YouTube.
Right.
My kid was out there with the tab. They were in the backyard with the tablet doing jumping jacks and high knees, and I'm like, yeah, this is working. Okay.
Right.
They did music, through a Zoom, an additional Zoom call. They start Spanish on Monday, so
I think this is going to open up a lot of educators' minds about, be more prepared if something like this happens. The councils and stuff like that, because I feel like it was like, so they weren't ready for it at all. Like it was just like thrown on them. Here you go, figure it out.
Right? Yeah.
I'm thankful that our school, our kids in the school that I got, each kid had their own Chromebook. I did not know that.
Most
The
schools
teacher
do now.
showed up with a
Or
bag, dropped it on the floor, rang the doorbell, walked back a couple feet and said, "Hey, I miss you." And in the bag was her Chromebook and all of her assignments for the week. So I was
Dang.
like, yeah, all right. This
That's
is my
cool.
work.
We had
work.
two weeks worth of assignments. So now the end of the second week happened. Now they're supposed to go on spring break next week.
Yeah, unuseful unboxings. Kids are disgusting.
We'll
Keep
see.
the schools closed even after things open up. Nice.
That's the thing.
Oh,
It takes
man.
like 2 weeks to disinfect these buildings too, 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's why, they're just saying like we might just cancel the rest of the year, because if it is safe to go back, open up the school, they still got to disinfect it before they bring the kids back.
My school, the second we closed, they had the janitorial staff clean the entire school the next week because there were no kids. And then it's been 3 weeks since we've been there.
Right.
So at this point, they won't have been more than a month by the time we're back in, and it should be unused at the time.
Oh no. Man
Oh,
caves. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm on top of my girls right now, bro. I'm like, hey, it's 10:30. Guess what? Math for the next half hour, but if you finish early, I don't care what you do. Honestly, if you finish in 10
Right.
minutes and it's right, I don't care what you do for the another 20 minutes. They're like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. This you might like the new homeschool. You know, all right. What do we got? An
That's
hour and
the
a half
thing,
of reading comprehension. If you finish in 10 minutes, I don't care what you do. Oh,
That's the thing. These kids might get so used to it. They're like, why do I gotta go back to school?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, thank you, John, for another link. By the
Craziest
way,
thing,
this is the
last
prize
year-
Monday, guys. This is the prize.
Yes, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you go to JB's channel. Any of his videos on Friday.
Drop
make
the
a
link
comment.
right there. And
The link-
just any comment. I mean, Jigs told me to wash my hands.
Any comment.
Anything that's appropriate, because I'm going to actually be looking at it on Monday when I, load the board. So if it gets flagged or removed, that's not on me.
Yeah, what's funny is I put a comment in my own chat just a few 10, 15 minutes ago,
And
and
it
it
didn't come
flagged
up?
it. It said this has been flagged for spam. I'm like, I put 2 words.
Mhm.
I think I was saying hi to someone. I was like, hey, welcome.
Yeah, I'm surprised YouTube hasn't crashed yet. To
To be honest, I know now the people that are
Dude,
on.
the lineup was crazy yesterday, man. I couldn't even keep track of all the lives, and that's my role. And I'm like, I can't. This is nuts. They're
Right.
popping. There were so many that, on my homepage, you can only fit 12 across that scroll. So when you're looking at the live playlist, it's got 12 in there. Well, I'm always taking up the first spot. Sorry. So JB's last live is always there. So that leaves you 11 spots before, you can't see what's
Yeah.
past that. All 11 spots were freaking live. I was like, wow. I don't know if I've ever had that before. Every single thing, there was 11 lives all going concurrently at one point last night.
And just so everybody knows, I don't know what happened when I set up the schedule yesterday. It did say another day for some reason. So I fixed all that. So if you guys did schedule for today, it is.
Dude, here's
fixed
another
for
one.
today.
84 was not in the schedule. He just went live. I got to go fix the schedule now.
I don't know why I scheduled it. Everything was right yesterday, and then someone's like, "Hey," and I was like, "I don't know." It ended up moving it back until 2 days later.
Don't burn the house down.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
comment.
just saw that.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Kenny with the Ramon shirt. Killing it.
I was gonna say to Mike.
Go lurk Kenny right now. Let's go lurk
Mike
him.
Rogers.
Oh, we
is
can't
saying
use that word.
He says the future is homeschooling kids. I really don't. I really hope not. I mean, I
Who
really
we
think
lurking?
You're not, but for me, when my oldest had some issues, this is not a bad idea. I mean, she's doing really well so far.
Who we lurking, JB?
84.
At 84, man, he's got a killer Ramon shirt on. He's doing the diggy dance over there.
No, dude, last year we moved up here from Alabama to North Carolina, and we didn't know the neighborhoods. So we decided to homeschool. Thought it'd be easy. We were wrong.
We
We
were
are not
wrong.
teacher material at all. Oh my God.
Dead
It was
wrong.
so hard.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I just
That's
think
what I said.
John, wow.
there's stuff that kids need that they're not getting right now.
Right.
And I think
That's true.
I think going to this kind of a format on a permanent level is going to cause. I mean, if you think kids are getting more ADHD now because they're getting so much screen time, what's going to happen if their entire schooling becomes screen time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine
that's a good
I mean,
point.
gonna
You
do
guys
that.
make such a great social setting for the kids, and it's like it sucks that it's just gone.
I don't have boys, but I know boy kids in 3rd grade, and if they don't have that social interaction in the recess yard and the ball court, whatever, they're
Yeah.
missing out on learning. Like that's like
That's true.
boy, special boy learning.
Yeah.
That's that. I mean, how do boys learn to problem solve? They have a problem on their field. They push a little bit. They realize the mistake. They say sorry, and they go back to the game.
Updated.
Learning that with a screen, they're just never going to learn that stuff.
Updated.
So I'm really hopeful that it doesn't become like the new trend is everybody wants to do remote learning for life.
Yeah, my oldest boy's in 5th grade. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, you're blowing my mind, Craig69. Are you serious? You're blowing my mind.
Especially for like elementary
Oh,
school age
geez.
kids, man. Elementary school. What's that book? Everything I Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. Well, it's never going to be everything I need to know I learned in remote learning.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, the PC skills that these kids they just blow. My youngest is blowing me away. With this, she just opens up that Chromebook and bam, 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 bam. She's checking her emails. Oh no, Daddy, it's this link. Oh shit, you're right. I was on the wrong email.
then I always tell my parents, because my school has always been low on technology. We had Chromebooks for the kids and stuff, but like we were not using them every day. And I always tell parents, like, don't worry about the learning curve. Kids, my dad learned how to use an iPad in retirement. Your kid will learn technology. There's no concern that your kid is going to be behind or something. These kids, look how quickly they learned how to do all this remote learning. Like it's been
nuts.
a couple of weeks they've learned.
A couple of weeks. I did see one of my favorite new memes was I don't know, a Frodo running through the hills with his iPad. They have an iPad in his hand. It says, "My kid showing the house on Zoom." You know, because my kid did. She's running. And this is my bedroom. And this is the playroom. She's running around with this thing, showing her friends. This is her social interaction right now, is to run around the house on Zoom and like giggle with her friends in class.
Yeah.
Look at him dropping the My Light 2s. I hope you got the fullbacks with that. If you come with anything but fullbacks, I'm gonna be pissed.
JB, I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, when I share something like one of the Chrome tabs, if someone is live, and I have the volume up all the way on my end,
You can't hear it.
People can't hear it.
Okay, so when you share screen, there's 3 options that pop up, okay? When you hit share screen, you're going to have 3 tabs. Your entire screen is what's highlighted, default. Application window is what most people choose, which is in the middle. If you want audio, you must choose Chrome tab.
That's what I do.
Down in the
auto, but it's very low.
No. Down in the Chrome tab, now all the way down in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little radio box that says share audio.
When I'm doing the share screen.
When you're doing share screen, you click on the Chrome tab.
So
You'll click one of those, and then all the way down at the bottom to the left is a share audio button. So Chrome tab.
Oh, I see.
Share audio.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, buddy. It's tech time with JB.
Hey, look at that.
All right. So I have the volume muted right now because everybody was talking. So I just want to make sure it's working.
Yeah, that's what's up, 36. We got Inception.
That was the perfect time.
I just told him to.
Yeah.
That was perfect timing. Oh, yeah. Very cool.
I told him that we were
on
lurking.
top of that, I also needed.
Well, give him a thumbs up, Blitz. What's up?
All right.
Come on, man.
I haven't got to
Silver
it yet.
Age books. Silver Age books really don't fit well in here. Like these are big enough that a modern bag will fit like a bronze, but Silver Age really ain't gonna fit.
Dude, I just got
That's what I
Silver
got
Age
here.
bags and boards. That's all I got.
These technically will accommodate Golden
Yeah,
Age too.
I
I
gotta get
think.
some.
Yeah.
Fullbacks.
See, it says My Light 25 pack for silver and gold. So silver and gold, My Lights in boards. Boom. Acquired.
Boom. Quiet.
We got it. Kick that shit. Kick that shit, man.
This is what I'm using.
How does he not get all these strikes? How does he not get taken down? I don't understand.
That's what I use.
Because they just,
What up, last
if you make money, they're just going to take it.
Yeah, but okay. Now here, let me give you some of the logic on this, because I was kind of looking at the same thing. People that take copyright strikes. Okay, so what? Guess what? Guess what he's gonna make on that video?
Yeah, I know.
13 cents.
Right.
So what? So
Yep.
what? Take it. Take the 13 cents. I don't care.
Yep.
You know, I get to have the production value that you want, and
Right.
if it grows the channel, you know, those people that watch trailer reviews and stuff, and huge views, but they're not getting monetized. The studio's getting monetized. They don't care. They got
Right.
10,000 views and they picked up 1,000 subs off that video. Who
Right.
cares if they didn't get monetized on it?
Yep.
So I've been hit with copyrights here and there.
Mhm.
So when I hit 1,000, right, and I want to do like a trailer review,
Yeah.
and I get hit with a copyright, obviously.
You're
So-
not going to make any money on that. You're not going to make the
Video.
12.5 cents on the 500 views you might get.
Well, no, like so I know when you get hit with a copyright, there's also copyright strikes too, right?
Yeah.
Once you have strikes, they remove your channel.
Correct. But you very rarely get caught with a copyright strike because they've already monetized your video.
Oh, okay.
They just want to monetize your video. They want to monetize every video that uses their content.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'll tell you what I did. If you've noticed how JB does his intros for the late night show, here I am in third person again. Fuck, I gotta stop doing that shit. Oh my god.
Like, buddy.
Fuck, man. So when I do my intros, I break them into two different segments. Like, you get the Disco After Dark, you get the Biggie Shaq MFer at the beginning, and then there's a little break, and then there's another 30-second spot. That's kind of the limitations of StreamYard, but it also allows me to collapse that second one if I catch a copyright on it. And I have recently. Like my intro for the morning show with the vacation caught me a copyright, but it was simple. You go into the editor on YouTube. You can do this. YouTube has an editor. Once your video is uploaded, you go into it. You can hit the editor. It's a funky, stupid editor, but it works. And you can take that section and go between here and here, collapse it down and get rid of it and get rid of your copyright. Because I got hit on
in the old days, though. Didn't that editor also remove your chat? When you did that, you lost all the chat. I thought.
I didn't know. I haven't checked for that. I haven't even looked at that.
Because I could have sworn somebody had that issue and and just wanted to cut the beginning off of something because they're like, you know what, this just something happened here at the beginning, but the rest is working. And when they did it, they lost the chat.
I think they've fixed that.
Okay,
I think they fixed that. Because now they actually tell you, hey, you got a copyright here. What do you want to do? Do you want to mute the video? Do you want to mute the section? Remove the section? There's all these little things, and then you just let it do what its thing.
Right.
So on that one, you can say remove. And the way I've designed it where it's at in the video, I don't care if it's removed because you still got the Biggie Shaq intro. Then it's just going to skip over this and then go into the show.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was good. It was good.
I got you, JB, right here.
Yeah. Now, question: if you're going to do it, you got to go get the fullbacks and the My Light 2s like that. That's the combination.
On Amazon, they'll sell them as a bundle. You get the fullbacks and the bag.
So, what does this bundle go for retail wise?
Let me check what I paid on Amazon.
What's that bundle retail? Because I know what I paid for it. I bought in bulk. I should be wholesaling these damn things with as many as I got.
I'll buy stuff from you.
I'll buy some.
Right?
I need
should
some.
be wholesale, but shipping it would be like $15. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'd have to actually do regular by weight.
Yeah.
Find out what it costs to ship to.
It'll probably be cheaper.
Do a flat rate.
God damn, I ordered crap from Amazon. What the hell?
Yeah, you ordered some.
My PlayStation was picking up when you were talking, and it's sending party invites to all my friends on the PlayStation Network. And then,
JB, let's see. It looks like $35 for a set of 50.
$35 for a set of 50.
Yes, sir.
So that's 50 of the boards and 50 of the My Life.
50 of everything. Yeah, 50 bags and 50 boards.
All right,
Yeah,
John. Send me that link on Instagram when you get a chance.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, me too. Please.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen. Who's
36. 36. And
I don't know who me too.
36. Work me out a price for that commission of like some kind of military cover.
Okay.
Let me know what you would do. I just wanted to be like a military, like hero military mixed somehow or something.
I'll put it.
Because I'm definitely gonna get that from you, and I'm gonna make sure that gets put up. I'm gonna probably have you send it to the DCG, so I can get it framed like JB's there and hang it up.
36. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna line my whole wall up with those commissions of all the Disney characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got God Tank making me one right now too.
Yeah.
But what I did is I traded God Tank a bunch of variants that he liked that I had, and I was like, I'll give you these variants. And I gave him. I had that blank Batgirl cover. I'm not a huge Batgirl fan,
Right.
but he did a really good job on that Mary Jane. So I was just like, here. And I was sending him stuff, and it was like, here's a bunch of variants. Here's that. When you're ready to ship it back, let me know, and I'll pay the shipping. So.
Oh man, what the heck? All right, I'm hearing the pitter patter of the feet.
Uh-oh.
They're about to bust open this door and be like, "Hey,
man,
hungry."
This is
I'm
late. This is
hungry.
late compared to
I
what
know.
you
It was
usually
just Sunday.
say.
You know what? I was too loud. If I bet you, if I was quiet, they would have slept for a little bit longer.
Yeah, maybe.
Do 1,000 BCW, JB? I did 1,000 of these things, but I ordered them from eGerber Direct.
A lot of people do that. I just wanted a 50. I was like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give it a shot, give it a try, because I was still using some max lights. I still got some of the hell. I still
Yeah, so I get the fullback silver gold.
yeah.
And
I got
the
I went with
yeah.
50 silver golds, and then I went with 50 standards.
yeah 50
So
silver
is there,
golds.
is there bigger packs than 50? Did you do like
I don't
100
know.
of each? 200?
No,
of
they.
each?
I ordered 1,000 of each, and they come in 50s, so you get them in
It's all
50s.
mixed
And how
together.
much did, if you don't mind me asking, how much did it cost you to do the 1,000? If you don't like guesstimate, it don't have to be exact.
I want to say delivered. It was like $400.
Okay.
Dude, I don't even. I'm gonna sound ignorant right now. I have no idea what these even are compared to just regular
So
bag.
the idea is a poly bag is a very simple kind of plastic that deteriorates quickly, which is why you'll see some that are just like shredding within like a couple of years. The poly bag might start to just fall apart, and the bag and board starts to kind of oxidize, and all of a sudden you've got like a little like reflective.
About time, JB number 2.
Then the Max Light, which is the one I used to use, which is from through
Bueller.
which is a really nice plastic. It's still a polymer that is similar to the poly bag, whereas
Which is degrade in over a period of time.
over a period of time it will degrade. It's a
Yeah.
thicker one. It will last a whole lot longer. And I was actually getting them cheaper than I was getting for poly bags, so I was like happy just to have an option. And it was a tighter bag. It was a firmer hold. Whereas the poly bag, sometimes you'll see the board and the comic like moving inside the bag and board. Like they just even so. If you imagine every time you move your short box or long box,
This is what I love about them.
it's
I mean,
shifting.
When I
And then you got the My Lights or the what do people call them besides a My Light? They have another name for them.
But when I get the
Mylar.
full,
Yeah,
I get
Mylar.
the nice white all the way around.
But the
The
difference
book.
is this is a
Yeah.
plastic.
Hold on.
that
Hold on.
is-
Let me make you big, JB.
You
It's the
know,
plastic
so
that they
this
use.
is
Like
the yeah, and
the
it's
government uses this plastic for like legal
with a
documents
full.
to protect the document for life because you
As
never
You know,
Yeah.
you've got the space, so if it does hit or fall, it's got room.
it will last for life. Like you don't need to ever replace your
It
bag.
looks so good. By the way, I won Tony Fett's challenge, the new Katia challenge with this book. This was my birthday book. Oh yeah.
I want that book, Jay Blitz.
Look how sharp those corners
Are you
are.
selling
JB.
that right now? You are selling that right now, aren't you? You're supposed
Yeah.
to be selling your own books right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you know, hey, I just was trying to.
Hey,
you
Jay
know,
Blitz, look at how clean that shit looks up in the corner right now.
I know.
Isn't
It
that
does. It looks
clean?
clean. It looks clean. So yeah, look how sharp these corners are. Hold on, trying to get.
Clean. Oh, that's clean. Yeah. Guys, I need to be inspired, man. I want to make a welcome bumper for Big Will, but I just don't know what to do. I haven't had that inspiration.
It's gotta
Anybody
have
else?
Well-
it's gotta have Wolverine. That's all you know. Like,
Yeah.
right?
Got to
and
have Wolverine in it.
Yo,
so I pull a
His
Wolverine
tagline
cut.
is "I have
pull a Wolverine.
arrived."
I have arrived. Okay, let me take some
It's
notes.
gotta be
here.
it's gotta be like something with Hugh Jackman just doing something.
Hugh Jackman doing
Ooh,
something.
what if it's the animated series
Hey,
Wolverine?
by the way,
animated.
thank you, Sergeant Major.
Go with animated series Wolverine. 'cause
Yeah.
That's all over
Okay,
Disney
so-
Plus right now. You can
What's
Yeah,
up,
I can
Southern
grab all
Comic?
kinds of clips. Animated. So we get the animated Wolverine.
yeah.
We want to get an I Have Arrived.
Yes.
What else reminds you of Big Will? Keep in mind, this is for a
Barbecue.
morning show kind of thing. This
He's
isn't
always talking
like a
about
late
barbecue
night
and
show.
barbecue sauce. He loves
He's
barbecue.
barbecue.
Dude, he sent me barbecue sauce.
Holy
He's
moly!
like, you gotta have this barbecue.
So I opened up the prize I won from him, JB, on my channel. I think we could like 4
Has
days
to have
ago.
a
5 days
Mack
ago.
truck involved.
So yeah. Why does it have to have a Mack truck?
I don't know. I
Because,
think of
like,
Alabama. What do you guys think of? I'm sorry, man, but when I think of Alabama, I think of freaking Forrest Gump
Oh,
running
Football.
for the Bama.
Yeah. Roll Tide.
Rolls
Football.
tide. And he rolls right, and he runs right out the freaking
yeah,
stadium.
right out the stadium.
right out the stadium.
College football is basically it, man. I grew up in Alabama. NASCAR.
What else do you guys got? When you think Big Will, what do you think? He says, JB, what's a welcome thing? You haven't seen the welcome bumpers?
Oh, yeah, he's
Come
talking
on.
about when someone comes into the chat or someone's a guest on the panel and he shows that little video. Right.
I have welcome bumpers for Kavi of NYC. I got one for Big Lion Cat. I got 36 is just your intro bumper.
That's all.
you
It's
know.
perfect.
Yeah, his is perfect
I'll
because
tell
it
you,
starts
his
with
and
me
Big Lion
going.
Cat
Yeah.
are my favorite. His and Big Lion Cats, only because.
But he
Big Lion
made
Cat-
his. I mean, I didn't even make his. Who else do I have that I made? Oh, Shortbox Padawan. I made
That's
a
a good
special
one.
intro for Shortbox Padawan. And then I have some GIF. I have some Giphy ones for like
new,
the Geek Aficionado.
the new one you just did for what's his name? For Don. Not the Don Corleone.
No, that's a Kavi from NYC.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
NYC.
not Don Knotts.
Yeah, Don Nuts.
Nuts.
Oh man, the Don Dada. I
Thank
have
you,
a lot of
John.
fun with this. I got to make one. I want to make one for Big Will, and I got to make
So
one for
the-
Comic Man Andy. I want to make one for Andy too.
I sent some links to the 36 and J Blitz. One is for the standard size. So if you're just buying like modern Bronze Age books, they work fine. But if you're buying Silver Age or Golden Age books,
Yeah.
you need the larger size.
Yeah. That's why I already do that. I
I kind
have.
of for everything, but like at some point, like you know, it's just going to depend on what your preference is.
So, someone told me to test them out, but I went and got these. They're not bad. I mean, they're not as nice as the My Lights.
I use them
But
for
they're
all
not.
my modern stuff. Like when I get a new modern book, a Max Light is perfect. Like I just
And that's what I was thinking. I'll start using these for my modern, even though they're Silver Age.
Yeah.
But
I bought some that are Silver Age size, and I use the Silver Age. I use two normal backing boards, just two of them.
it just sucks for me because even the LCSs that are close to me, they're always out or they don't have any of the good ones. So I'm always trying to constantly find where I can get the better bags and boards and stuff. And then I look on eBay and they're like, they want $100
Southern
for 10
Comic
of them.
Geek. Yes, he's got a great new
Hey.
intro. I can't wait to swipe that one. That turned out great. 90's got a nice new
Speaking
one
of
too.
Southern Comic Geek.
Yeah.
Southern Comic Geek bought some books for me in the auction, and he
Okay.
received them. And I know I packed them really well. He probably will even agree. But the UPS, I feel like they were playing football with his box because he sent me a picture and the box was just crushed.
Yeah.
So-
crushed.
I'm gonna do the insurance thing and have him get the insurance money and keep the books. I've just
50
never,
bucks.
I've just
Takes a
never
while.
done it.
It
I know
takes
it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
I've never done it, so
Yeah.
I could
And
do it
I've
online
never
now.
done it.
I'd
I
rather-
heard it
even
takes a
work.
while, but you're gonna get the $50. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Good point.
See, because
Takes
I
a
know
while.
I mean they were packed in there tight. They were everything was like taped with their stuff, and I had like 7-8 rounds
I've
of
actually
bubble wrap
edited
around it.
I've edited together that, and it's Jim Carrey's Pet Detective. I've edited that together and used that on my intro bumper where he's kicking that freaking box and then he lines it up down the hall and he freaking.
Yep.
I'll show you guys. This is ridiculous. Like
Well, I mean, Alec Whitewell Comics, I bought 3 slabs from him this last couple of weeks, and he's like, he did a beautiful job. Yet I could see right where it had just been like, just something had dropped right on it, and I was like,
Did it crack the case?
it didn't, but it put a dent in one of the corners, and I was
That
like,
ain't
fuck.
nothing, dude.
but it didn't
That
matter
ain't
because it was 3 CBCS slabs that I knew that had never been pressed and cleaned. So I'm going to send them to get pressed and cleaned anyways. Like it was not like I'm going to
I
get
don't-
redone anyways.
I don't
Hey,
even know if this is the worst picture.
No,
Like,
Jay, no. Go
That's
to
awful.
my channel right now. Go to my channel right now. I want to show you something that will blow you away. Go to my channel and go to videos, and I want you to sort by oldest.
Okay.
Oh,
Kind of see right there
Yeah,
where it just took a hit.
that's a stress crack rate. That's a stress
All right,
fracture.
hold on. Let me take this off because I can't see what you're showing.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not how you take it off. That's how you make it bigger.
It's just right. You can see it right there. It's like been dented.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely can see it.
And,
All right, so-
it's a groove. You can feel it like it indents right there. But like,
Man, Blitz, that logo looks good up there.
so I was like, you know what, I'm pressing and cleaning them all anyways because they've never been pressed and cleaned. So I'm going for grade bumps on all of them.
That's awesome.
We'll see if I can get it though. I mean, that's all. It's
All right.
all up to the gods.
Blitz.
Yes.
John doesn't want the spotlight anymore.
All right, hold on. I'm over here searching your stuff.
No, I want you to go to my page, go to videos, and then you can sort by oldest.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you sort by oldest, let me go over there. You're going to see a picture of a box that came from a date added oldest. I think it's one of the very first ones, isn't it? Yeah, dude, right there.
Okay,
it's on the
what
second
comic
row
book
down.
showed- Oh, yep. I see.
Look at that. Look at that box. Don't show the video. Just look at the box.
Yeah.
Look at that box.
Hold on.
That came from France. It had Silver Age X-Men in it.
Shipping from France to California, though, that's
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
that's scary news right there.
Yeah.
You want me to do it? Here, I'll share my screen. I have it up.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Hold on. You got it?
I had it up. Yeah, I just was trying to make it bigger so it's easier to see.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you can make it bigger. Just
Yeah, I'm learning that. Like I said, I'm learning one step at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and share yours, and I'll put it up there.
I'm gonna
But
get
yeah,
another-
I can see it.
I'll make
It's
a refill. I'll be right back.
it is.
it's right in the middle.
Yep, right here.
Just crushed to hell. Hold on. I'll see if I can. Ugh. Did I get the box? I think I show the box, and it's there's the X-Men right there.
Were the books least okay?
Yeah, the books were actually okay.
That's the thing, though. His weren't,
That's messed up.
Oh no, that's not them.
and it wasn't like
Here
they were
come.
bad. It's just because where all was dead street, they were hitting the corner of his books.
All right, here's the box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, see.
fucking crush.
And like I said, I don't think that picture.
Look at it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. What are you doing?
I got a box that had a slab in it, and the guy only filled it with peanuts with the slab.
So hey, when JB first went on,
And
he was
it
not
had
in
a
front of
hole
the
in it,
camera.
and it was crushed. And when I got the slab, it was
Dude, it's
completely.
just fucking crushed out. Look at him. There's nothing else in there.
Oh my
There's
god.
nothing else in that huge box. Just my fucking X-Men. You. No padding. I mean, he wrapped them in bubble, but it was just in a box that got
Wow.
crushed to hell. So yeah, JB's first videos, I wasn't even in front of the camera.
Wow.
Classic, just yeah. Anyway,
What's up, TKS? Thank you.
when's
for
your
coming.
thing start? When does this thing start?
So, when did this one start, or when does the actual auction start later?
Are you going to share some books to sell, or was that just a
Yeah,
tease?
No, I would like to. I would definitely like to. If you want me to
Was
make
that
myself big-
clickbait? Because we've
No,
all been
no.
waiting for you to show us some books to sell. We haven't
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
any.
yeah. Well,
Stop.
we're all talking. I'll make myself big, and I'll show you some of the stuff I got for sale.
All right, what you got? Man? What you got?
I got this Joker cover.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I'm gonna do that for 15.
Mm.
Joker number 1. That's a Ryan Kincaid variant. I am going to be doing this Batman Superman set number 1
Very
for
nice.
$20. So you get both for 20. And that's also Ryan Kincaid variants. Shima number 1 for $10. Also a Ryan Kincaid variant. And then I'm going to be doing this Killing Red Sonja number 1, limited to 210 copies with the COA. And Killing Red Sonja number 1, Defeated variant and Victorious variant by Ryan Kincaid. These are done by Fred Ian, by the way. This one's done by Fred Ian.
Damn.
I'm going to do that 3, the whole set of 3 for $100.
Oh, those are what? You just got these. What are you doing?
I got 2 boxes. And then if we want to start auctioning, I'll do an auction I'll start an auction off for both.
Hey, can I send you an overlay? You want me to send you the graphic with your information in the bottom right hand corner, like we did for
Yeah,
Z?
sure. Yeah,
Let me get that ready for you.
do that.
Get that ready for
Oh.
you.
I mean, that's what I was planning on doing. I didn't have a whole lot. I could. I got this. I could put up. Which, when looking this up crazily, the last one is sold within. There's only been one that's sold in the last month, and it sold for $90.
Wow.
But it's limited to 600.
Dang.
Oh man, a lot of people like Dark Phoenix. And
Let's see, what else can I put up here? I can go.
I actually got 3 of each box, but I keep one to the side.
Hey, Blitz. Look at that. Bam, in your eye.
Oh, why is it gonna be in my eye? That doesn't sound right.
All right, here we go. Overlays.
And then I also
overlays.
have this because I got 2 of these when I got mine, so I have an extra one that can go out. And then I got a slab that I'm selling. 135 ship.
135 shit.
Yep.
Bam.
It's Amazing Spider-Man 1.4 signed by J. Scott Campbell, 9.6. And I might put that up. Who knows?
Overlay.
So if y'all want to see some stuff and try to... What are you buying now, Southern Comfort Geek? Which one?
J-Blitz one.
Jay Blitz, what time is the auction tonight?
The auction starts in 3 hours.
Hey, check your email.
Yep, going to it
This
now.
one is not that one you uploaded to the logos, right? The next section down is overlays. You wanted
Overlays,
to upload it there.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah, look at you. Don't jinx yourself, M3. Come on, man. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Rogers, classic war comics for his wall. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm picking up Sergeant Furies.
Down with that.
Picking up Sergeant Furies and the Howling Commandos
Uh-huh.
to get framed and put on my wall because I have war books for Comics with Vets.
Come on, man. Download. Make sure you know where you're putting it.
Oh, I already downloaded.
All right, man. All right. You may have to with this one. You may have to remove that logo in the corner, but we'll see. Because I put it up there. I should have took it down. Actually, you know what? I should take it down. Maybe I'll take it down.
I'm not as fast on the computer as you are. Boom. Yeah, I'll have to take it down. That's fine.
That one. Bam.
There we go. All right.
That'll be some
So
bucks.
let me get back to comments because Southern Comfort Geek was claiming buy it now on something. I don't know what it was.
I think it was the Red Sun.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mike Rogers. That's you want some classic war? I also just picked up a Golden Age GI Commando from Ray.
Damn, that shit looks clean as hell.
So here we go. These are what I picked up so far, and I just won an auction with some other ones.
Nice.
These are gonna get framed to be put on my wall. So I got another 32. I think I'm missing 36, 38, and 40 out of this.
Damn.
Yeah.
What are you gonna? What are you gonna
36.
use to? What are you gonna put a shelf up? A little IKEA, little lip shelf, or are you gonna put one
gonna-
of those like? Are you gonna do the
38.
where you take the closet shelving and hang it on its side, or are
No,
you gonna?
what for these? I'm gonna actually get those.
You're gonna DGC them?
No, not DGC. I'm gonna get the because that'd be too much just to do
Crazy money.
DGCs. So I'm just gonna do the black frames you can get for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna put these in the black frames, and then I'm gonna try to square them off and hang them up.
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
So, like I
Hey,
got
guys.
that I could put up for auction.
Oh, I have that. That's
Yeah.
the book. That is the book I ripped the centerfold out of as a kid.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. So
You
that's
said
that.
you were
There's
looking for
now
104
keep
is the one your dad had,
Yeah.
right?
no 104 is my birthday book. Listen.
Okay.
So the story is that I was going through my dad's comics as a kid, and I ripped the centerfold out of that book. Then he took all his comics away from me, put them back in his closet. I never saw him again. until I went through his stuff after he passed away. But I found that book was, I think, issue 350 of Avengers reprints that book on the back. It's a double-sized issue. If you flip it over, you get a reprint of that issue.
Yeah.
That 53 issue. So that's the story on that one. But no, 104 is my birthday book.
Hey, who's your nerd? If you do, if you got my Instagram information, it's right there. You can hit me up on Instagram and we'll talk, see what you have, see what I need. Because like I said, I just got
I gotta
5
make
more,
those
so I
smaller.
got to remember.
We can actually, you think we can leave this overlay? You got to take that overlay down.
Yeah, I'm going. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm thinking I should make the logos in the corners smaller. No, but it's good for a 1-up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Up to you.
No, this is fine. This is good.
Hey guys, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
that's
to,
perfect. I could use that for when I'm showing one book at a time or a stack of them.
yeah,
So-
I'm home most of the day. If you need anything else made up, just kind of hit me up and I'll see what I can knock out for you. And again, anybody watching, if you guys want any of this crazy goofy stuff for your StreamYard, I can show you how to do it yourself. Absolutely. Or I'd rather do that. So I'd rather show you how to do it yourself.
JB, I'll definitely.
But I will definitely do one for you if you need one. All right, everybody, I gotta go. Peace out.
All right, JB, thank you for coming.
Later, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so if you guys do any of you guys have anything you might want to put up as an auction?
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Hey guys, if you guys want to see some books, hold on, let me make you big. See some books. What would you start? Oh, that's a Clayton Crane too.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
9.6. I'll do it 150 shipped right now. Buy it now.
You guys heard that right now. 9.6 Venom #2, signed by Clayton Crane. Right, Venom #2. Yep.
Yep.
Signed by Clayton Crane for 150 shipped. That's a great deal. That's an awesome cover. And I'm sorry, Clayton Crane and J. Scott Campbell are probably the 2 cleanest signatures in the game.
Yeah, dude. He's got the purple signature right here.
Yeah.
That's
So you guys see that 150 shipped. If everybody wants it, it's 150 shipped. Buy it now.
damn.
You guys can also hit him up on Instagram
This guy too.
if you guys watching in
that's
rewind. Oh, Venom #1 not signed. What would you do on that one?
$100 shipped.
$100 shipped. Damn, that is clean. I don't know how many people are in here for the auction part because we kind of went to the chatting side of everything. But there's some nice stuff. That's definitely nice. If you guys catch on rewind, hit them up on Instagram.
And we got some Silver
Ooh, some
Age.
nice Silver Age Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
82 and 83. Now, would you want to auction that, or are you willing to sell those as a buy it now together?
I'll do $20 a piece.
There you go, $20 a piece, plus shipping.
I mean,
I'm
this
assuming.
one is like a 5.5, and this one is like a 6.0. Like, so they're in that.
Damn.
You know.
That's a good deal. That's a really good deal.
And then I got 106.
Oh, damn. Very nice. That's a nice cover.
It's about a 5.0. I mean, and I got the Truth 2 box too, so I'm selling those books because I don't collect really any of that stuff. So I'd rather sell it and then get things I want.
That's good thinking.
Yeah.
That's good thinking.
So
John, you got anything you want to show?
As far as stuff to sell,
Yeah.
no,
I know
I'm
you
not-
don't usually sell.
No,
Just,
I used to say I do. I do. My tired ass does sell. No, I've done actually now 2 auctions on my channel, and I'd happy to have some of you guys join next time I do one. I just kind of wait until this all blows over before I start
Yeah.
really thinking about shipping books to people and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, I understand that for sure.
Take it easy right now. All I did was spend whatever I had left in my PayPal account. I was like, I'm just gonna spend all this shit. 'Cause I had saved like, ooh, there it is.
I picked up 2. One's on his way to CFAP, and I got one.
I
I
got
might
mine for
put up.
sale too.
So my buddy, White Whale Comics, is a huge Jubilee fan. That's like his favorite X character, a huge fan. And I admitted like I was collecting the run, and I was like, I just don't have that book yet. I just haven't gotten one. And he's like, well, I got like 6. I'm gonna send you one. So he sent me one. He's like, it's my beater copy. I was like, okay, it looks like a 9.0 or something. It was nice. It was a good copy.
Right. Yeah.
And then I go into Comic Head 84's auctions, and he has some insane deals in his auctions. His auctions are lit, and he pulls up two 9/6 slabs. It's first Bishop and it's first Jubilee. And I was like, my Bishop is destroyed. I used to trace it as a kid. It's got all these indentations and shit all over it. Like, I used to lay paper on it and just like trace Bishop. I thought Bishop was the coolest looking character. His powers were so cool. I freaking loved Bishop. And so I'm like, I'm going to buy these. And like, nobody was bidding on them. So I got those two books for like way under the 9/6 grade prices for those two books. So they are, I've got two now. I got two of that Jubilee, and a year ago I had none. So I was like, that's a great book. It's a great book to get.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, anyways, as far as selling stuff, I know that I got two slabs. Where did I put them? That I'm gonna sell at some point here. I got lots of slabs I need to sell, but I got two that I'm going to sell. I'm gonna be selling this guy.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
This is kind of a, I don't know if it's a double key or whatever. It's the second Captain America in the Silver Age. So this is the Avengers crossing over with the Fantastic Four here. And I don't know if he's even on the cover. I don't think he's even on the cover, which is kind of a drag. So it's like the Avengers 4, where you see him all like badass on the cover. And then this is the second issue where he appears after being unthawed. But it's also the first time Thing and Hulk battle.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably going to be the bigger
yeah.
key element when they finally get those two characters on screen together.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So I got to
That
sell.
will be cool.
And then I'm probably going to sell all of my Immortal Hulk books at some point. So I got to go through and start selling some of these guys as well. So those are probably going to be some slabs that I start selling. I got to clear some space, like Chambers is saying. Like, just got to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
So, Pierre, are you trying to sell anything?
No, not at the moment, man.
All right. Well, guys, if you guys want a set of these Batman, Superman number ones, $20 for the set, which is, I think, is a great price. You just let me know. I have two sets. Just say buy it now, Superman or Batman.
So, like, with everybody quarantined, does anybody have like the movies they've been rewatching? Because I feel like I go through Amazon and I'm like, I haven't seen that freaking movie in 20 years. I'm gonna rewatch this shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I was
amazing.
watching.
I was just watching
Goonies.
Predator before I jumped on here.
Great choice.
You watch what?
Goonies.
Goonies, yeah. I watched this. I watched Goonies. They came out on. It was on TV the other day. Or
And
something.
Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Good choice, dude.
Yeah.
I want to see that new Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it should be interesting how they do
Yeah,
it.
like
they just drop it digitally or something, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, for sure.
I watched Patriot Games the other day, and I was like, that fucking movie's awesome. I read that book when I was in high school, I think. I read a lot of Clancy when I was in high school. I thought those books were cool.
Yeah.
I think I'll watch
yeah, I
it.
feel like, I don't know, I go on Netflix or Amazon Prime and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to watch any of this stuff. Oh my God. Forget it.
Oh, I rewatched Silverado, the Western.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome. Freaking so many great gunfights in that movie.
Yeah, last night me, the wife, and the little one were playing the game of life, and we had the 10 Commandments on in the background.
Nice.
It's such a classic movie, though.
Yeah,
Like it's
Part of the waters.
yeah.
That was always my favorite part of the Universal Studios tour ride, was when they showed how they parted the waters and what they did, like mechanically, to make it look that the effect of that.
Mhm.
But they took it out of the ride. It's not there anymore because
Yeah.
none of the kids are watching that movie anymore, so
Wow.
they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They'll probably take the Jaws part out at some point.
Dude, me and my wife have been watching Wicked Tuna on Disney Plus. I don't know why I can't stop watching that show.
Which one? Sorry, I had my
Wicked
headset on.
Tuna. Wicked Tuna on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I showed my kids The Sting for the first time. Redford and Newman. That was awesome. That was great. I love The Sting, man. My girls were like, "What? No way!" A little twist along the way. That was a good one. That went over well.
Yeah.
Charlie was my youngest was traumatized by Edward Scissorhands. She's like, "Oh, this is the saddest thing you've ever shown me. Why are you showing me this horrible movie?" I was like, "Because I thought it was freaking awesome. I thought this movie was cool."
Yep.
She was not having it. Not
Yeah.
having it.
Just had Deep Impact on Netflix.
We made a little pile of movies that I'm like, yeah, you guys are probably old enough to watch X, Y, or Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them into sports
Short
movies.
Circuit,
Like,
that was a
show
good
them
one,
few
too.
sports movies. So like we watched Hoosiers. I got Miracle, the Kurt Russell Miracle on Ice hockey movie.
Yeah.
I watched Cutting Edge with them the other day. The figure skater movie. That's hilarious. That was riot. So I got like some sports movies that pulled out. I was like, they haven't seen many sports movies. They gotta, you know, they're not as into sports as, you know, with girls.
Yeah. That happens. My sister isn't like that. She's very tomboyish.
I mean, my girls like to play sports. I just don't know that they get as excited to watch the sports. They're like, this is kind of boring.
I mean, but there are some sports that are kind of a little slower to watch. Like I can't watch baseball on TV
Me neither.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I
Not on
I
TV.
go to a game, I go to a live
Mhm.
game, and I have a great time,
Yeah.
and I can follow it. But when I'm watching on TV, it's not as good. You know, you got the announcers or whatever talking about the game, and it's just like, you know what? So even in football, sometimes I'm like, just shut up. You know, because you guys are talking. You guys are talking this entire time. Shut up.
You got to earn that paycheck.
Dude, it's crazy. I like the UFC or any kind of mixed martial arts. I like to watch it, and I do jiu-jitsu and stuff, but my son hates to watch sports. He loves to play sports, but watching sports, he's just not having no part of it. So the other day, I was like, hey, buddy, you want to come watch the fights with me? He's like, no, Dad. Why don't you just become a fighter? I'm like, because I don't like to get punched in the face. I like to watch other people get punched in the face.
Yeah, that's true.
Hilarious. I love. I think the thing that upset me most about the timing of this horrible, shutdown or whatever is March Madness. I can't.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
March Madness basketball,
Yeah.
it's life,
Agreed.
man. Freaking life.
Agreed.
You see,
I even do math madness with my students where we like go through they pick a team and they break down the scores and they do graphs and they chart and they do all the long division for percentages and shit.
Oh, so you use them to figure out who to pick for to win some
My
polls.
classroom looks like a freaking sports book, man. It's like all these charts and graphs on the wall. All the dads come into my room. They're like, "Who do you got on Friday? What do you think on Friday?"
Your students create the algorithm.
Are you
Great.
teaching high school?
Third grade, baby.
Whoa, Jesus!
Ah.
You're the teacher. Are you the teacher that like all year I hate until it gets to the March Madness part? Is that what it was?
You're like, wow, we learned long division so that we
Yeah.
can figure out the percentage of these athletes when we get to
Mhm.
madness. It's like, yeah, that's why we learned that shit.
Heck yeah,
Oh, we've been graphing all this time so that we could chart the
yeah. And then that's
board on the bench for
Mhm.
UCLA. Oh,
you're that teacher that's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I don't like him, and then it gets to that, and you're like, this is my favorite teacher
Yeah, I
ever.
wish I
we
had a
thought
third
math
grade
wasn't
teacher like that.
practical, right?
Yeah, right.
Dude, the weirdest thing when I was in third grade, my teacher had a clawfoot tub in her classroom. So if you were good, you got to sit in that clawfoot tub and read your books.
That's something you could get if you were punished. Now it's like,
Yeah, right. Bubble bath and then waterboard.
right.
Oh, man.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Um, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some of the older stuff. I actually just watched Doctor Sleep.
Oh yeah, how was it?
It was okay. It was
okay.
not bad. Yeah, it was not bad. It was. I
Is
wasn't like I wasn't like excited to see it. We just happened to get it on Redbox, so I watched it, and it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
But it wasn't.
Were
It
you a fan
wasn't.
of The Shining?
That's a sequel to The Shining, right?
Yeah,
it's kind
sequel
of,
to
yeah.
Shining. Yeah, I like The Shining. That was okay. I'm not a big person to when it comes to horror movies and like movies like that. I feel like in the movies they just try too hard sometimes.
Yeah.
They try way too hard. It's
Yeah.
just it ends up being
Well-
the same thing, and then you're like,
Horror
There's
movies are a
out
bunch
there.
of tryhards.
yeah, it's so much different. Like I'd rather sit here and read a horror book,
Right.
you know, than
Well,
watch the
The
movie.
books are always better, like the Stephen King stuff.
Yeah,
The books are always way better.
yeah, exactly. So
And I changed the subject, not trying to, but Dude, I got this from Carolina Chris. Just taking pool noodles to ship
Dang.
your slabs in, and then bubble wrap before you put the pool noodles on.
That's a genius idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that move. That's such a great move.
Right? Get them things at the dollar store.
Yeah. That's exactly where he gets his, is at the
Yeah.
dollar store, Carolina Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that actually.
It's a great move.
Well, and I've got a pool, and the noodles are always getting like
The only thing is with that is if you're trying to ship like 4 slabs to one person.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't ship that many slabs, so it's like you just
Right.
buy them.
I don't either. I don't own very many slabs, so y'all buy these. I'm not a slab person. Buy this.
Ooh, that's a good. Is that a J Scott? Nice.
Yeah. Hold on, let me make myself big so it's easier to see. It's a 9.6. It's Amazing Spider-Man 1.4.
Yeah.
It
Don't
was signed.
we'll show us the lady. There
It
you
was it was signed at the VIP event. It's a nice cover,
Yeah.
and it wasn't pressed. And I don't see anything wrong. No color rub. Nothing breaking or anything.
Dang.
So it just wasn't pressed, which who knows,
Hey, just hold on to it until I get my stimulus check. I'm about to ball out.
man. I'm trying to.
Everybody's gonna be
I do that every time. I go to hit the thing to make myself small, and I accidentally hit the rest of the picture, so it kicks me out at the same time.
There you go.
No, dude, if I had the cash, I'd buy that and those 2 slabs 36 had right now. But
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to get some money before 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too.
Time
I
is
know
running out. Let me add this to my community tab, and maybe more people.
Just hey guys, just so you know, if you're in the chat right now and you haven't liked and tagged 4 friends on Instagram, you won't be entered to a chance to win this during the auction. So make sure you guys like and tag 4 friends on my Instagram post for Ray's auction, so you get a chance to win this.
did you see what Mike Rogers said? I'm waiting for the Avengers to walk into Superior's room and take their shit back.
Oh, I know, right? I know, right?
That's weird.
The Avengers and the one DC character walks
Right. Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing here, Aquaman? Well, the Justice League left me behind again.
in, right? I don't know. If Aquaman, no offense, if Aquaman looked as cool as he did in the movie, in the comic books, it'd probably be a lot different.
I don't know. I like the old school Aquaman.
Oh, I do too. Don't get me wrong.
I
But
didn't
with all
like
the
the
way
new one.
people are nowadays,
I didn't
yeah,
like it.
well, yeah, because he had all the tattoos. That's not what you think of Aquaman.
Ah.
When you know the original, you think of Aquaman and
Yeah.
his, his tights and everything,
His green and orange suit.
green and orange
blonde
too.
hair.
Yeah, exactly, blonde hair.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's the first thing I said when they said I had
Yeah.
Jason Momoa. The only part that I liked in that movie is when he actually finally got like the armor.
The suit.
That actually looked like
That would-
Yes.
looked like Aquaman. Like
Yeah.
I was like, that was awesome.
It's the accent that got me. Like his voice. He just sounded like a Hawaiian surfer the whole.
Yes. Totally.
Yeah,
Even if he just like worked on like a New Englander accent a little bit, just a little something, the layer
Yeah.
of something in there, I would have been fine. But that
Yeah.
every time he started saying like awesome,
Shaka, bro.
cool,
I don't. What is I'm missing F1?
Right.
I've seen that a couple
Racing.
times.
F1 racing, I think.
F1 race.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Good call.
Yeah, my friend has been watching that. He's a big NASCAR friend. He's been watching it because they're doing the virtual stimulation races
Yeah.
now from home. They sit at home in this big
I know.
little thing and they do the races. And honestly, I'm more interested in it now than I was before.
Mhm.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it
because
is.
I
It's like a
can't
giant
stand-
video game.
Cars going around in a circle. I'm not interested in it. It's just
And like a lot of people are like, "Oh man, the best parts are crashes," but in my head, I'm like,
I don't want them.
"It's cool. I don't want them to crash."
Right.
Right.
Why
But
would you
now-
want somebody?
Now they have virtual simulation. If they crash in this shit, they're
Right.
okay. So I'm like, yes,
Right.
because I know in any video game I ever played with a car, I think anybody who's ever played a video game where you could drive a car, one of the things they always want to do is crash that bitch the best way possible.
Right. Yep.
Good morning, hey, Comic Spectre. By the way, I sent you your money. I think it was 44, or I might have sent you 45 on accident. But hey, I can't remember.
I grew up in Alabama, man, and if it wasn't college football, it was Talladega, right?
Yeah,
And so I was
Comic Spectre, he's an awesome guy.
Yeah, he's the one I've been getting all the
He's too
all
cool.
those Sergeant Furies from. So
He knows his books, man. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you there, brother.
no worries. No, I was just saying, yeah, I had to see what the appeal was with NASCAR. So I mean, not disrespecting anyone that likes it.
Right.
but
Yeah. No.
And then so I was sitting there, and then as the cars came around, everyone stood up, yeah, and then sat back down until they came back around again. "Rah!" And I was like,
Right. Real racers go in a straight line.
I just
Right.
didn't get it. I don't know. But I will tell you this. I'm sorry. Last
real
thing,
races go a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah.
if you guys have ever seen Talladega Nights, that part where that dude's like, "This is like the best chicken sandwich." That is true at Talladega. Those chicken sandwiches are awesome. But that's the last bit about that. I'm sorry.
What's up, Biggie? ALD.
What's up, Biggie? How you doing, man?
And Jigs is back.
Yeah.
Jigs is always back. I keep putting links up there for him to join. He just doesn't want to come in. He don't want me to call him Sergeant Major Live. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
He keeps calling me JB. So
Dude, the other night on Jig's stream, man, that was just hilarious. Him putting Flashpoint in the back every time he said something.
I was dying.
Oh man,
was this after I left?
I believe so. I think we were talking about.
It was when I left. It was after I left for the auction.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I got done and I went to go hop in and see if any of y'all were still on. Nope, it was over. I was like, damn. What's up, Chris Barrett? Thank you for coming in. When's those next Barrett boxes coming out, man? Needs to know. Oh, so JB left. I never got to announce the one book that we're going to see in Ray's auction.
What book is it?
It's a Golden Age.
Oh shit.
And most of y'all are going to be like, what the hell? I guarantee a lot of people are going to be like, what is that? Mutt and Jeff, number 18. Mutt and Jeff, number 18.
Mutt and Jeff is real, man. My girl's got a Mutt and Jeff as a gift from Jack B recently, but it's not a Golden Age. It's probably a Bronze Age, but they love that stuff, man. Archie and all that stuff. I have an Archie Golden Age book. I think it's probably the only Golden Age comic I have. Just a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, do you want this?" I was like, "Oh, yeah."
So, not much, Comic Spectre. I initially started this so I could sell some books before we go live, the live auction with Ray, Retro Ray Comics, and do the auction that I'm hosting with him on my channel. So
We hijacked it.
yeah, it got hijacked, which is fine. I didn't want to be, honestly. I'd rather be talking than chilling in here by myself.
You still
But
got
I do have a few things. Buy it now if anybody's interested. You get the Batman Superman #1, both covers for $20. Buy it now. I have 2 sets, so you could just if more than one person wants it. I am doing. I also have 2 sets of these. I'm doing the Killing Red Sonja #1 Victorious cover, Killing Red Sonja #1 the Defeated cover, and Killing Red Sonja the Fred Ian variant with only COA only 210 in print. So if y'all can see that, only 210. I have 2 sets of that, doing all 3 for 100, which is a great price, I think. And
I
had
think
to
he's going to hold up.
Yeah, I'm doing this right here.
yeah,
Crane
we
sign.
make it big because it's with the reflection. It's harder to see.
9.6.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah.
150 shipped.
And that what is it? That light purple color signature.
Yeah.
So good on there.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen
Yeah.
his blue signature?
So that guys is 150 shipped. That's a beautiful book, beautiful crane signature on it. 150 shipped.
And then this one here is Venom #1. Clayton Crane's not signed, but $100 shipped.
$100 shipped. Another beautiful cover.
Crane did some amazing covers for that
Oh,
run.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Totally.
honestly, Clayton Crane is probably one of my favorite artists right now. I like his covers.
Hard to argue against that.
So I'm gonna make myself big real quick. I also have this Shima #1, Ryan Kincaid variant for $10, and this Joker You're the Villain #1. This is a one shot. This is also a Ryan Kincaid variant, and this one's $15. And if we got people that are interested in doing an auction, I'll put this up for auction. This is a Ryan Kincaid exclusive sketchbook, so it has like a lot of his sketch work and stuff inside. It's a hardcover. Got some of his covers, some of his other artwork. In the beginning is more of the black and white, him sketching it out and stuff like that. So
That's it.
throw that up.
That's nice.
Yeah. Definitely, I agree. What's up, Adrian APM? Oh, that's
I don't know.
I'm trying to make sure I don't want because I don't want to say it backwards. I believe that's Solid High, the comic guy on Instagram.
Whew. Sorry.
Just Adrian APM, which he's also he puts out mystery boxes, and I ordered one. I'm not gonna get too much detail until I get it, so I can open it live with you guys. I'll try to have him as a guest. Yes, I know what it is. I just didn't want to say it backwards. Is all. Yes, Solid High, the comic guy. I'm gonna do it live. Hopefully, he'll be on here live with me. You guys can open it and learn more about it. But you can hit him up on Instagram and try to get a box from him as well.
Morning, CFAP. How you doing, man?
Good morning, CFAB. Yes, he just hit me up on Instagram. He's like, nice.
Uh-oh, did Biggie just shut down Chris Barrett? I think Biggie just shut down Chris Barrett.
Did he?
Chris, yeah, it says Chris Barrett was hidden by the immortal Biggie Shack.
Why was he hidden?
He probably
Sometimes
did
he
it by
bumps somebody's
accident.
thing. Maybe he was
I think he did
Sometimes it's
it
accidental.
before. Yeah.
yeah, all of
He did
it.
it by
He might be in
accident.
timeout or something. I don't know.
I didn't even see what he said. That's why I was wondering.
All of his old comments are now gone.
Yeah, damn it! Don't be blocking people on my shit.
Sometimes my fingers I bump stuff too, and it's like, oops. So, but usually I only bump Perry.
So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that, you can hit me up on Instagram. If you see something that you want to make a little bit of an offer, I am negotiable.
There you
You
go.
know?
Now he's back.
So I also have
Chambers. I couldn't figure out how to do it on my phone. Like, how do I bring it?
I also have this, which I'm trying to get rid of. I don't really like slabs. The only like slab I really like right now, and the only reason is because it's my only copy of it is my X-Men 14.
Ooh, is that the
First,
where's
First
Let's
Sentinels.
see it. Let's see it.
No, it's in my boxes over here. I'm not
Never
going through all
touching it
that. I'm not going. I have all my boxes for like, the stuff that I keep in my PC right here,
Nice.
and I'm not going through all of it.
Yeah, mine's under my first Sentinels is under there somewhere. I'm not getting
Be like you guys have room like where you can set up and go. No, I have to stack stuff up and make stuff over here, and it's just not. It's not nice. It's not pretty. It's a pain in the ass getting into it.
I'm definitely invading the living room a little more than I want to. I definitely need to sell stuff at some point. Clear a bunch out. What number?
Oh, the Sergeant Fury I was selling is number 32. I have doubles. I got 2 of them from Comic Spectre. So, yeah.
Man, you guys see the actor who played the Flash died
Which one?
on the TV show? Died at 16. This happened 2
Really?
hours ago. Or 2 days
Really?
ago.
From from Corona?
It says no cause of death yet. My buddy just texted me and told me about it. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Just looked it up.
You mean the one like the current series?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
I would
Logan Williams is that CW's The Flash.
Wow.
say 15 on it.
Damn.
I think that's fair. It's a pretty good shape. I'll try to get on this big. That's the only thing. These mylighters are so nice, but they're hard. It makes it harder to show on the screen because they reflect a lot. You know.
Oh, okay.
So you got your dog ear here. It's a little bit color breaking, not too bad. Other than that, it's not like flimsy or anything, which is nice. Sometimes those corners get bent like that, and you get the dog ears, and it makes it really flimsy. So it's pretty nice. And then it has the grease pencil 6 right here, which to me that's just as good as a date stamp because it shows its age. Because they used to do that. The comic book stores used to do that. I did it again.
I'm looking for the news. I'm not seeing it anywhere.
I don't see it either.
Maybe I'm going to the wrong place.
Hey, you guys might want. Yeah, it might be a hoax. It might be one of those hoaxes.
Yeah.
You know,
It's on ABC.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised with how much stuff is going on. There isn't more hoax, but at the same time, that's a good thing because, you know.
Actor Logan Williams, who appeared in the CW.
Well,
Oh, from the '90s series, not the new one.
That makes
What's
sense.
up,
What's up,
Steve?
Steve-Pat?
How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
cool.
the kid that
man.
played
Just
Barry
cool,
Allen.
man.
Okay, that's one thing.
Man.
You just what?
Oh, I said I'm cooling out, man. What's
Okay.
good with you?
You know, same thing. Getting ready for this big auction at 2 p.m. And
Okay, yeah, I
was
found
kind
it.
of
too.
bored.
Man, what
Was
happened
kind
to
of
y'all?
bored. One.
What happened last night? What happened last night? I ain't seen none of y'all home, man.
Oh man, you know,
What
I got tired. I'm not gonna lie. I only slept 2 hours after that auction yesterday, Friday night. I only
What
slept
the
like 2
hell?
hours.
What
got
about
up and was doing
Jigs?
stuff.
He old lying ass. Jigs old
I
lying
don't
ass. I
know.
hope he in the room. Hope he in the chat. I mean, he will come on.
Is it the old one or the new one?
He ain't
It's the
come
new
on.
one that played Barry Allen.
So the actual
But you
guy.
want but you want to be specific. It's actually he played a Barry Allen as a kid. So he's a child actor. He played the young.
That's even worse though. That was
He was only 16. Yeah, he was 16 years old.
Wow.
Mm.
So,
So,
What happened
he
to
was
him?
one of the
What
lead
happened?
actors. He's just a kid passed away. He was a child actor, Logan Williams.
Yeah, I'm saying what happened to him.
They
How
had
he die?
They said a heart problem, but I don't know if it was related
Oh,
to
okay.
other issues.
yeah, it could have been exactly.
I don't know.
Wolf Blitz. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time
Look at this guy. He knows
for
his time.
all of you. Yeah, man, I was in the military.
Oh wow.
I would honestly,
But
I say 2 p.m. is hard for me.
14:30.
1400,
Yeah.
1400, 1200,
I'm gonna
and
say
11.
this to you. I'm just gonna say this to y'all, all the people on the panel and all the people in the chat. I'm gonna say this, man. If you see me bid, everybody just fold. If I bid on something, don't bid over me. Or I will sabotage your shit every day on the channel.
I will write
Thank
your
you.
name
You
down.
have a great day. Write my name down.
Have a great
You
day.
see
See you
comments
out.
Paul takes a bid. Yeah.
Get out of there.
Sorry, Wolf Blitz. I wish it was too, but you got to remember Ray is 82 years old, so it's a little harder to do it later in the night because he will be tired. So that's why they wanted to do it in the afternoon.
I'm gonna hit it down.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Biggest Shack.
Did you books he's putting up, man?
I have a list of some of the books he's putting up, and I did see them. Yes.
Is it mostly Marvel, DC? Is it a little everything?
You know, it is a lot of Marvel. There is DC. There's as much DC, but there is DC.
I know he was a bigger Marvel collector. It seemed like he got a lot more Marvel.
He has a lot more Marvel, yes. But I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be. I'm not gonna say what books, but
No,
there's
I knew you wouldn't.
there's Shazam books, there's X-Men books, there's Iron Man books, Avenger books, there's Spider-Man books, there's
A lot of
Batman books.
And bronze, right? A lot of silver.
Oh,
There's a lot of bronze, copper, it's silver. Guys, if you're looking for new stuff, you're not gonna find it here. His collection, he doesn't collect the newer stuff. He doesn't go out buying the newer stuff. A lot of his collection was bought 27 years ago, so that's what he has a lot of. There's gonna be some nice magazines, so just look out for that stuff. And you got to remember, this isn't gonna be a huge one. He's not gonna bust out a book like Batman #2 during this auction. This is like the test auction. This is if y'all noticed on the fingernail or the thumbnail on the thumbnail picture, it says part 1. We do plan on doing more, and this is the test for that. So
cool.
I know there is going to be.
Though,
I will say this. There's going to be mystery boxes going up for auction. All right. Now, when I say mystery boxes, this isn't a mystery box that he put together. It was like, okay, I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put this in here. This is a mystery box that 27 years ago, when he bought all these books, he put 30 or 40 books in this box and hasn't organized them or put them away yet. So he knows what's in these boxes.
Oh,
And he did
That's
show
a true
me.
mystery right there.
He did show me one box. He did open up one box and show me what was in them. And I'm gonna tell you now, they weren't all bangers, but they were really good books at the same time. It wasn't like a box of a whole bunch of doubles or triples. No, it was a different book in every one, and there was a good mixture of everything. What I really like
what was it? What was in it?
If you let me finish, CFAP, you would have just found out.
Okay.
Instead of interrupting, let me finish talking because I was still going. Thank you. There was Arcade X-Men. There was there was Batman. There was Hulk. There was Thor. There was all kinds of stuff in it. So you're freezing up.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Are you finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
If me
you'd like
again,
to say something,
I'll close around your motherfucker. Man.
you're gonna clothesline my ass. Hey, but yeah, there was all kinds of stuff. It was awesome. It was definitely a good mixture. I'll tell you this: it was a good mixture of like late 70s to early 90s.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna put up one or two of those.
How much is shipping on that, bud? How much was shipping on?
What are you talking? The mystery box?
This?
The mystery box will be $15 after the auction bid. So they will fit in the. They will fit. It was about 40 books when he showed it, so it will fit in the $15 mailer. But he did show one.
Cool. Thanks. Man.
And I'll tell you what, man, I was like, he was showing books and it was awesome. I was like, oh, I know I already pre-ordered 2 for later because I told him that gives me about 5 minutes of knowing what his life was like. Just opening up a box that he knows what's in it. So be ready for stuff like that. There's gonna be some bangers. There's gonna be some good keys, some minor keys. There's gonna be a couple that aren't keys, but they're really nice books to have. There's gonna be a lot of like books that people want that are in near mint condition and are harder to find in that condition, even though they're not keys.
And actually, that's the one thing that you should know about Ray and his collection is the books are in like really, really nice shape for the most part. They just really haven't been touched. He's been keeping them, just holding on to them. Yeah. And you're gonna find some run fillers. Certainly, if you're looking like, hey, I want some Iron Man books, I want some Hulk books, you're going to find some run fillers, not these like huge grails or whatever, but they're going to be a nice grade. They're going to be well protected, and you're going to get to fill those in.
Yeah, and also when I created the schedule, I did put in description, and I will go over this again later. I put in description when you guys pay. I know how we do email, like we do PayPal, but sometimes like once we do PayPal, we've ordered with somebody. We don't always add our full address and everything. but I'm gonna have everybody. If you pay more than once, if you pay and you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna win something else, and then pay again, you're gonna have to fill it out the same way every time, just to make it easy on him. But I did leave an example, the basic username on YouTube. First, your regular name, address, and what you bought from them. I will also be writing down everything as they go through, like who won what and what they won it for. That way I could give them a list later. That way Z or Captain Comics can contact anybody on Instagram or anything to help them out with that, just in case. So, guys, remember, if you're in here now and you haven't done it already, make sure to go like either mine, Captain Comics, or Z Collects Instagram post on the auction today at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you do like and tag 4 friends, you get a chance to win this Ryan Kincaid exclusive Persuasion edition of his sketchbook. So, I mean, it's really nice. You guys can have a chance to win it. This is the same one that I might put up for auction if y'all want, real quick. And when I say put up auction, we'll start it at $5.
You doing it right now?
Yeah, I'll do it right now if people want. Because I want the chat to say if they want me to
desperate,
do it.
man. He wants that money for the auction. He's kind of getting ready.
I gotta get ready.
I gotta
get ready.
He's gonna be rolling, man.
Yeah, I see this list. I know it's on the list, and I know there's stuff that I want to bid on. But I won't do that. I won't be bidding left and right because I want to make it fair.
That's what I need, man.
I said there's X-Men on there. I'm not telling you what numbers, but there is.
CFAP and I have the same love, man, for sure.
I'll tell you this. There's some in the hundreds and the 200s.
Bro, man.
That's all you need. That's all you got to know.
I'm not gonna bid against CFAP though. I know better. I already know. Rain and Hellfire.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, Wolf Blitz. If you can catch it, hey, you can throw a bid out there, and yeah, you pay it right away or whatever. I have all his information in the description as well for PayPal and his email and his website, so you'll all be able to see that. Look, I had 20 people when I made that announcement, and instantly, as soon as I was done with that announcement, 5 people left, and I've gotten all the likes and the tags.
Yeah, what's up, CFAP?
Yeah. If you bet on the X-Men, I wouldn't even bet against you, man. I know you've been trying to build your man.
No, man, I'm only down to 24 left. So there's not that many I need. So this is the main set of what I still need. These are the main issues I still need. But if I go to the other pages, it's like, oh, there's like 3 on 4 on this page, and then there's like, nope, I got that page. No, I got that page. No, I got that page. So there's not much left. And I'm trying to be good about my money right now. I'm trying to save a little, so I don't know if I'm going to even be bidding, unless it's just like, why is nobody bidding on this? Amazing.
But I mean, if I see you bid on that one, I'll fold, man.
No.
Hey,
you go first. CFAP first.
Hey, I'm going to say this real quick. I had a question from ALD Collects. The lowest year for Iron Man in there will be from 72. Okay. But I'm going to tell you now, for this book, it was almost near mint. It was very fine plus near mint.
Nice.
It's a very nice book, a very nice cover. And I'm probably gonna throw it in a bundle with 2 other Iron Man books that are going up. So be ready to watch that. I know the highest number, I'll say this, was below the 90s. So gives you any ideas. Yeah, John needs that X-Men. That's right.
Yeah, X-Men 1, yeah.
You don't need no more 200s, those guys.
I don't. Yeah,
We completed the 200s.
The 200s are still done. And actually, I almost don't need anything from like 130 up. I've only got a few books at 130 that I even need.
There's definitely below. There's definitely below.
130 is where pretty much everything is that I need.
Yeah.
All those books that are like, even when they're like not a key and they're all beat up, they're still like $30 books. Everybody's like, that's a $30 book.
Yeah. There's definitely one below, and it's near mint. So y'all be ready. There's some books in here. There's books on here. Just thinking of the near mint condition is what blows my mind. because I'm so used to seeing them in mid grade or
Right.
like I'm so used to seeing them like a 7.0 or lower. So I'm
creating
excited.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just creating a post on my Instagram on my story so people know when the auction is and everything.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm trying to tag people that I know will repost it. Like Bueller's always
Yeah.
good at that, and Rod.
Well, that and new people that don't know my channel. Hey guys, if you are in here and you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what's wrong with you, because I'm always live and I feel like I put out good content and I feel like I have good guests on here at all times. So we're always talking about something interesting. So, and if you haven't noticed, the last 3 days I'll have Ray on my channel 4 days in a row today. And trust me, it's always interesting. I think my most viewed video was the first time Ray was on this channel.
And hey, shout out to Steve at Captain Comics. It's awesome. Too.
Yes, Captain Comics. Yes, he's the one. It's funny is because I just got to know Captain a little bit better. He's been on my channel, and he was like, "Oh, we were talking about Ray," and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, I feel like Ray would be more comfortable on your channel because Ray is also a fellow vet, and he enjoys talking with other vets and stuff like that. He's like, I feel like he'd be comfortable on your channel, and I was like, anytime. And I was like, well, all the stuff I've heard about Ray, anytime. And then the very next day, Ray's on the channel. I'm like, what? I was like, you told me he doesn't know how to do all this stuff, and I was like, hey, you sprung it on me, like surprise, but it was awesome. I only had planned on being on for like an hour, 2 hours, and next thing you know, we were live for 8. He was on with us for 3, and then he left and came back and hung out with us for another 2.
He's got some stories too, man.
Man, does he ever?
Great stories.
What's up, TK?
How's everyone doing?
That cave.
Hey, Batcave. I know you want them.
I've seen it. I've been watching it this whole morning. I'm like, damn.
You want them. $20 for the set, dude. For the set.
How you guys doing? How's everybody
If you
doing?
want me
Getting
to
ready
set
for
one
this
aside,
auction, right?
let me know.
Yeah, man.
I'm
That's right.
scared to even look at the auction.
I know.
I'm so nervous.
Hey, Jay
You
Bliss.
know how good of a deal you
Check
got the other night?
your IG, man.
Check my IG, dude.
I tagged you with some stuff.
Dude,
So
what?
Ray's
What?
an awesome guy. I can't. You know what? I can't wait.
I
I can't wait
answered
for more
your
people to see
TikTok.
him.
I
To
first saw
see
him.
Ray.
Did you ever see him on
Huh?
Rod? Rod had him on the first time, like right because Rod got his Daredevil 1 and 2, or I think from Captain Comics and Ray, and the first time Rod had them
What's
on
up,
the show,
K Titus?
like hilarious because my God, what is happening? This guy's like, this is better than anything I've seen on YouTube, and this guy's nobody's heard of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an amazing guy. I called him because
And he's
The
a vet
book I
too, by
got.
the way. He's a vet. If anybody didn't know, he's a vet as well.
He is a
And,
vet. Yeah, I said it.
he started talking because he was based in 29 Palms, and we just started talking about it because I was based out there as well for like my last 2 years. So he was just talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, we used to get in my car, and then all my friends used to come in and chip for gas money." And it's funny because it's still the same way.
Still the same way. That's on
It's
every
still
base.
the same way. If you guys
Yep.
want to go to San Diego, well, at that point, 29 Palms, you want to go to San Diego or Vegas, just all hop in my car. All you got to do is pay for gas and stuff like that, and probably my room. They be throwing things out there, but it was a good time talking to him, and I can't wait for that.
That's the same way on any base. You get a group of your buddies, you all ride to some big town or big city, and you all pitch it on the hotel room, the gas, and all whatever you guys are
Shit,
doing.
man.
So
You just move like a gang.
exactly, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's the same thing you do. That's not just military, but
Yeah,
you do it with I do. At least not for me. I still do that with like my friends and stuff. I mean, granted, I did it with a lot more people in the military because I ain't got as many friends that I would do that with outside the military.
yeah. I'm more isolated now.
It's funny. It's funny.
crazy.
You think about it. Most of your friends now, most of my friends are more acquaintances than I would say friends, like it was in the military. You know what? Hey,
Jigs.
somebody. Hey, you know
Jigs.
what?
What
You know
the
what?
heck,
Jigs.
Jigs?
Jigs is going to
Yo,
timeout.
Jigs, come through, yo.
Jigs is going to timeout. Hold on. I have a wrench. I have a wrench. I am the owner of the channel. You're going to timeout, sir. Oh, did someone already do it? 'Cause it's not showing on YouTube.
Got him.
Shit, who put him in timeout?
I got him. I got him. I got him. He doesn't have a wrench yet, so you can't wrench war.
I
That's the
gave
thing,
him.
like-
I gave him a wrench. I gave him a wrench, and he's like, "No, take it away. I don't want it."
Well, that's see, yeah. Perry and I, when we both have wrenches, it's wrench wars. You can't
Now,
put each
does that
other in
only
timeout.
keep him from chatting, or does it take him out of the video?
No, it's just 300 seconds of he can't chat.
Oh, okay.
So it's only like it's 5 minutes. Like in 5 minutes he'll be back.
He keeps calling me JB, all kinds of shit today. All right, Sergeant Major, I got you. I'm gonna make everybody call you Sergeant Major from now on.
Major.
You guys are talking about going to Vegas, and I was like, I got so burned there with my my best friend's bachelor party. It was like we relived portions of The Hangover that I was like, I really didn't ever need to do that.
If you don't have a story like that going to Vegas, then I don't know what you're doing. Because when I was in the Marine Corps, I got addicted to it. Like once they switched me, gave me new orders from East Coast, from North Carolina to 29 Palms, I was like, damn, because I've been to 29 Palms and it's just desert. It's just desert and training facilities. And I'm like, oh my. And then they're like, yeah, you can't gamble and stuff like that. But then there's a big casino right off base. And you're like, and that's where all the Marines were going and everything like that. So I was like, what the? But Vegas was 2.5 to 3 hours, I think.
Yeah.
And we used to come from the field and Friday afternoon, get off work, straight to.
You know,
And I did that for like 5 times, and I was just like, "Oh God, I can't." Every time I went, I was like, "Oh, I can't do this again. Jesus, I can't do this again."
You know what, Chris Barrett? Perry feels like he's too good to be on my channel. He only comes when I have big guests like Ray.
He's in a war right now, don't you know? He's battling with the Mouse House. He's
The mouse.
He's tried to post that freaking Captain America video like 10 times, and the upload for a video that's like a half an hour long takes forever. He keeps re-editing.
I feel bad because they give him one thing and then they're like, yeah, from this time to this time, it's whatever, and then he'll go and fix it, and then it's a whole different time that was there. They just didn't mention it, and I feel
every
bad
time I
now.
talk to him, he's like, "I'm busy. I'm uploading again. I'm busy. I'm uploading again." So he's not hating. He's just exhausted. He's either
I know. I'm just teasing.
No,
Just
he's
because
worthy.
he's watching.
He's worthy.
Yeah.
Nah, but keep teasing him.
Plus, no one said Lobo 3 times, so
Oh God,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Lobo. Everybody's gonna remember Lobo once he comes out with a nice
you
movie.
just said it 3 times, Batcave.
So he's not popping up. Ain't no genie.
I feel bad now that we timed out Jigs.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
sure the
He'll be
first thing
back
he'll
with a
say-
vengeance.
The first
He's
thing
like,
he's
"Listen
gonna say
here,
when he gets back
JB."
is gonna be JB. It'll just say
Yeah.
JB.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
sideways on his chair. He's gonna be like,
Yeah, exactly.
he's gonna be like, hold on, you guys. I'm be like, oh shit, here we go, and then I'm gonna just blame it on John. It was John.
No, it definitely was me. It was
It's real
definitely-
quick.
I'm not going to be invited on Jigs' late night shows for a while. I'll have Jay Blitz shoot me the link or something.
What are you talking about? He puts it in the chat.
Yeah.
I know.
What's
All
up,
I need to do is
Comic-Con?
talk good about Spider-Man, and I'll get back in.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
You know some good Spider-Man pictures in this Jigs. You might want it.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. He might want
show
it.
it off.
Oh,
Maybe that's what you need to do to sell it. You got to show something.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
Ooh.
Ooh, the Black Panther's solid. Ooh, is that Damien? Nice.
Ooh, that has to be Damien. Yeah.
That's a great Damien picture.
All right, let's see.
Show it off, man. Get us all pumped.
Look at that. Look at that Mary Jane. Who doesn't like some good side boob?
No, but look, the Supergirl too. She's doing that.
Yeah.
top.
Let's see. Yeah.
You got some Power Girl in there.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Ooh.
You know,
Hold on.
oh,
Hold on.
That doesn't hide any. That's really protective material she's wearing there.
Right? Right?
Thick armor.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, they show this shit, it's bulletproof, and then you're like, but it's not strong enough to keep your nipples from poking out. All right.
Well, obviously for people like Power Girl and Supergirl, they're like, I'm bulletproof. What do I care? The uniform's not important. But for somebody like Elektra, it's like that shit.
You better be wearing a A vest or something.
Skin tight Kevlar, baby.
Yeah, right. Oh, here you go. Oh, here you go. We're gonna start off with this side.
Ooh,
Is that
Your
Rogue?
girl Rogue.
Rogue.
Girl Rogue.
Uh-oh.
that's the like Savage Lance Rogue. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a great Jim Lee cover. Do you know that Jim Lee cover where she's like
Yeah.
with Magneto and Savage Lance style? Ooh,
Uh-huh.
is that Witchblade?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know who
I
that
know
is.
that's hot, and it looks like it might be Black Cat with nothing on.
That's who I thought it was.
Venomized.
Yeah, with the Venom, that's what I thought. Some nice Harley Quinn. I should make myself big, right?
Yeah. Probably.
Like I'm sitting here trying to show you. how small.
Everybody squinting the eyes. And
I know
everything.
that's only us because we're on StreamYard.
Yeah.
People could be watching this full view.
Ooh, we need a full Zatanna. How do you just show Zatanna's head? We need all of Zatanna. Just show Zatanna's head. What's that about? Or
Oh
good
yeah. I
Poison
see what you're
Ivy.
saying.
I always think Poison Ivy is a great one for people to draw.
I like that silk.
Poison Ivy drawings are hard to mess up. Just throw a few
Well, you haven't seen my drawing.
leaves in there.
Blitz, look what Jigs wrote.
JB, hey, guys, time out his ass again.
I'm not in the chat anymore. Biggie, keep it. I'm not in the chat right now. I was talking to Captain Comics. The auction not gonna be for very-
I definitely could promise that will happen.
You buy that book, Jay Blitz.
That's
Can't-
disgusting.
There you go. Yeah.
Trust me. I'm pretty sure there's people like that out there, but I'm not
I'm
one.
98% sure.
98%, 99.9% sure.
I got all day.
And while he's showing it off, one page is stuck.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's cool.
a little bit of the DC and Marvel.
Yeah, a little crossover.
Oh, see, look at that Spider-Man Jigs.
I wasn't
look at
looking at I was looking at Dagger over there.
Yeah, that's you.
Wow. I don't know what's holding that uniform on, but it's doing hard work.
Yeah, right. There you
How
go.
much is this
DK.
book going for?
I was gonna start the auction off at $5,
$5.
Man, look at that. $5.
but I need to
for
know
all
there's
that.
interest because I'm not getting stuck with only $5 for it.
Got him.
You can bid now, folks. He's saying bid now.
Yeah, we'll start right now. You guys can start bidding all day.
$5, man.
Look at
Plus,
that.
he's got a
That is-
special giveaway. I can't tell you how to get into it, but there's a special giveaway going on.
yeah. He's not gonna tell you because he's not trying to let other people win.
Comic Con. You bid too low, brother. $5 plus shipping is the minimum bid right now.
Yeah, plus shipping.
Always. Let me.
And this is an exclusive. This is a exclusive book. It's not like a whole bunch made.
It's not an ordinary ass book.
See, that was the best. That was the best part of the whole
Right.
damn movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a good one for those Dragon Ball Z fans. Now I feel like the Goku is a little off compared
Yeah.
to
That
the
arm,
anime,
that arm and that face is a little.
but it is still cool.
I'm tired of seeing her.
You said it was the auction's at 2 Eastern, yeah?
Yes.
2 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to miss out, because I'm gonna buy everything.
2 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific. I'm sorry, I just completely went right through that. I looked at it and I was like, ooh. And then went to the next page.
What's behind that branch?
Wouldn't you like to know? And look at that one.
Harley Quinzel.
Harley who chuckles. That's what it said.
I prefer Two-Face, who never makes any expressions at all, except anger.
Yeah, except both his faces. Oh, of course you can't have it without the killing or without the Red Sonja.
Man, oh man. She's got the best protective armor I think any knight could ever expect to have.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like fighting with swords in a battlefield with like a metal bikini.
Right.
And then we'll go here because this is more like the sketching. You get to see how he sketches it out and stuff. I didn't see any Power Girl.
These
Look at that nip. Look at
admire.
that nip.
I feel like any of them could be Power Girl just with the right costume on top.
Right.
Exactly. Right. That's pretty cool. Gambit and Rogue. All right. That's enough showing. I guess no one wanted to start bidding. I mean, they did, but they wanted to go under, so I'll keep it.
Oh man, everybody's just prepared for that auction. Just
Right,
saving
save
up.
your money for
135 shipped.
Ooh,
Shipped.
isn't that Jigs? Jigs should pick that up.
He has it in 9.8.
Okay.
Buddy?
How long you guys been going for? I woke up and all I saw was Jay Blitz is live.
I've been going since 9:30.
And then you left like a comment like pre-auction of the auction that is coming. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh
I'll
shit.
put these up for auction as well.
Is that a first destroyer, like first fight? No, right?
No.
it's just an amazing Kirby Hella cover.
Yeah. Some
Yeah, in really, really nice condition. Sharp corners, nice edges, nice spine. Colors pop nicely. And then this one.
You said you're putting those up for auction?
That's a great
I
cover.
will. I'll put these up.
starting line.
I'll start it. I'll do a starting line right now.
Or are you doing a bundle or one a piece?
Both together.
Ooh.
He's a slow typer. Just be patient, people.
Yes, I am. Starting line. Starting bid is $25.
That's it.
And it's legitly in there. So that's the staple, by the way.
Freaking Comic Don every time.
Ooh, look at Superior coming in.
Ooh, Craig 69 blasting.
Oh, damn.
Look at this sharp
I
corner.
had your back, Superior.
Look at these sharp corners. This
That's
is
the book I want, too. I have the other one.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this would hit a 7.0 easily.
Yo, fellas, I got to bounce. I'll pick
right.
up with you later.
Thank you for coming,
All
36.
right, man. Have a good one.
And so you got this one. The only thing on this one is the corner is slightly torn. It doesn't go all the way through, but that's the only issue with this. But other than that, and this dog ear. Other than that, it's got sharp corners still. The spine's not that bad.
Comic Don folds.
I know, fucking Comic Don.
You gave him a wrench. What are you gonna do?
But I honestly, Comic Don, he definitely makes the chat exciting and fun.
No, he's hilarious. I'm just throwing shade.
I mean, I
That's a
gave
nice
this a
cover.
5.5, and with this one, I'm saying 7.0. It could be better for all I know. This thing is beautiful. I mean, a lot of time you see these books, the edges of the cover are all like frayed or something. Corners aren't this sharp.
Yeah, it's hard to see these books that clean.
You got the little grease pencil mark here again, but like I said, that's a thing that they did. I forget the exact. Ray told me this the other day, and I forget exactly what he was saying, but it has
Like
something
back
to
in
do.
my
With,
day, we used to.
it was something to do with like he said they used to tear the top part of the cover off for the same reason. That's why they started doing the markings with the grease pencils. And it had something to do with like people would buy books and or put them on layaway or something and not be able to pay it, and they would have to return it, and they would rip it to show that or something, or they would write down how much they owed or something. It was weird.
The last
Cards
40.
on that book are good, man.
All right, so right now, Superior and Craig, what's going on, Superior? What are you thinking here?
Yeah, I'm looking at my bank account. I think that-
No one else wanted to bid on these two beautiful
Craig
books?
69 says like, it had to do with credit for the store.
Yeah, credit for the yeah, exactly. Thank you. I knew it had something to do with something like that. So really, that's just as good as a timestamp because they only did that shit back in those 60s, 70s.
I love all those little like grease pencils, the date stamps and stuff. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That just adds more.
Absolutely agree.
For people, it takes value, but for me, it's like, yo, that's history right
See,
there.
look, Chris Barrett says it. If they bought the book back, they would rip the top half off of the cover.
But
Honestly,
my thing is, I don't know about
that would
ripping
just
the
make me
book,
cry.
huh?
That'd just make me cry.
Yeah. Be like, no. John, when you doing another reading, by the way?
I'm hoping to do it today. Charlie was a little tired yesterday, and I was in like.
If you're out, Superior, you just gotta let us know with the fold.
But I got nothing going on until tonight, so I'm probably gonna do a bunch today.
Ah.
God damn it.
Finish the book. We only have 3 chapters left.
Prisoner of Azkaban? Which one are you on?
Yeah, Azkaban, the last
Right.
3 chapters.
I didn't know how deep he was going to go with it, and I had to back off.
All right, so these are yours for 40, Craig 69. Thank you. Because I'm not gonna keep holding it up.
Your arm was getting tired?
No. We
No,
could do
he's
a set of these, and I'll start it off if there's enough interest.
Sexy ladies.
You'll get 1 out of 210 print, Freddie and Ian print, the defeated print. I mean, she's all beat up, cut up, looks depressed. I mean, what? Hold on. And then the victorious one where she's like, yeah, I'm about to kick your ass some more, bitch. What are you going to do? Anybody interested in those going up for auction, let me know.
I think CFAP says he sent you something on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm checking it now.
It's a fat check.
I wish. People.
Damn.
Just staring at Jay Blitz. Just
Yeah, sorry. It's the
hilarious. I was gonna see how long it took. So how you doing?
John, you gonna jump right into the next book?
It's gonna depend. Like,
Is that how you work? Is that how it functions?
Oh shit!
I don't get John.
he's like, get his freaking ass out of here.
I was trying to make them big like that.
No, we've never done this before. I mean, this is really just like this last like month or so. Charlie and I started doing this, and she's seen all the first 3 movies, but she's never seen anything past the 3rd movie. Never read anything past this 3rd book. So
Oh wow! Now you gotta tread the waters lightly. Now you gotta see how you're gonna move forward.
So I would love to do the 4th book. I don't know if we're gonna have the same pace that we've been doing for the 3rd book because I really just wanted to get through it with her. It's my favorite book, and I wanted her to experience how the story has so much more in the novel than in the show or in the movies.
Yeah.
Because she's like, oh, I've seen it all before. And then every once in a while we hit something that she's like, wait, that wasn't in the movie. And I was like, yeah, see, this is awesome. So I'm trying to light the fire. We'll see how she feels when we finish today. If she's like ready to roll right into it, or if she's like, let's pump the brakes and wait a little.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get this one done, though, and have the full thing on there. You can just audiobook the whole thing if you want. Which apparently was illegal until J.K. Rowling gave her pass earlier this year.
Oh yeah.
So she posted something on her Twitter or something where she said, "I give free authorization to teachers to live stream readings of my book,
Wow.
and all for the entirety of 2020." And I was like, "Oh, so you mean up to now I've been doing this illegally?" I mean, I'm not making any money off it. I'm just posting it to my Instagram or my YouTube, and I'm not
I know.
monetized, so I'm not getting anything off of ads or anything like that. But apparently there was a copyright thing that I wasn't aware of. But I don't know that YouTube has an algorithm to check that.
It's so weird how it works. It's like you're already promoting her, like promoting the book and stuff. I mean, I understand from a different aspect, but as well as just like,
and everybody owns these books anyway. It's like everybody owns them.
Yeah.
Or in the process of getting them at some point anyway. It's
So
not, like
much
my,
in the
it's not like my
collection.
reading is going to like shut something down for her. Some revenue stream is not going to be cut off.
it's crazy. I didn't get into like heavy reading until I was older, until I hit like college, I think it was.
My wife was the same way. I don't think she got exposed to the kinds of books that she enjoys, and so the stuff she was reading in school appealed to her. But she's the kind of person that her favorite TV shows are the ones where they like show you how they build something, right? The one where it's like, hey, we're going to show you how we made this machine, and this is what we did. This is the factory. This is how, how it's made. Is a show.
I used to love that show, Dirty Jobs. I used to
Yes.
love that one too.
Yeah.
That was an amazing show.
Yeah, he's awesome. Mike Rowe is cool,
Right?
Um,
It's such a cool guy
That's
too.
the kind of stuff that she loves. But the stuff you read in school is all fiction for the most part.
Yeah.
She got into nonfiction later, and now she'll power through a nonfiction book. where
I
it's
love
like,
nonfiction as well.
this or that. She'd like tell me all about. Like, there's a book she wrote called "The History of the Fork" or something, but it's all about like manners and why certain rooms of the house are called. Why do we have a living room? Why do we have a family room? Why do we have why is it organized in a certain way? So it's like the history of why our houses are designed a certain way and why we have certain instruments in those places.
And there's supposed to be like a certain flow through the house, right? As well. I remember my girl telling me this, and she was like, it's just not just buying a house and getting it has to be perfect, like the flow of the energy and everything. I was like, oh, what?
And it goes back through like the early creation of houses,
Yeah.
And so she read this amazing book, and I can't remember what it was called, something with the fork in the title, and but that's the kind of stuff she could read forever. But she didn't get into that until she was.
It was hard for me to read books when I was younger. If it wasn't comic books, just books, I don't know if you do this in your class or anything, but those like teachers, they'll have like that sticker. Like every time you read a book, you get that sticker throughout and mine was just always low. I was just like, I get it.
Which is defeating, right? You look at that and you're like, well, why do I try? Like, I'm always going
to. And then it becomes something else. It becomes like, I'm going to read books for competition. Like, I feel like it takes the value of the book sometimes. It's just
Absolutely.
like, I just got to get through this book so I can get that sticker kind of thing.
The founder of my school is not a fan of any kind of charts like that in a class. They have, some schools have behavior charts where it's like you can clip up and you can clip down, and you got 15 B stickers today, so you can get whatever. And she's like, what it does is it encourages a certain group, but there's always going to be a group that get discouraged by it. They feel like, well, I'm a bad kid now because look.
And it's always the group. It's always the group that is not interested that even goes even lower.
Absolutely.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Because the group that is interested are gonna read books regardless. Or those high ones that those kids that I'm all about books.
So you gotta try to create something that's gonna encourage the other group. And that's the challenge. And I think that's one of the things I always liked about my school is that they make a strong effort for those shyer, quieter kids, not the ones that are going to do it anyways. Like, you don't need to reward or encourage those kids anyway. Like, just make it for the whole group. Life is a competition. Chris Barrett.
Yeah.
Hey,
the only books I was interested was in.
Hey, Craig69, I just saw your message on a G. You're good. Thank you. That's fine.
Oh, snap. Did you see mine, Jay Blitz?
No.
Oh, it's because I didn't. So
You didn't send one.
I sent you an email, Blitz.
You must not want this Batman Superman bundle.
I can't. I'm scared. I can't. I think
He said he's scared because he's got to wait to see what goes up tonight.
I bought a few books. Look, I just got this book in not too long ago, and it's
Okay, that's fine, CFAP.
double signed.
Let me see the. Let me
Mark
see.
Bagley,
Let me
and
see the whole book. Oh, okay.
it's a 9.6. Everybody wants that grade. Everybody's like, let me see the whole book.
Why 9 point? No, I didn't want to see the grade.
It's better than mine. I think mine's a 92.
Honestly, I couldn't tell if it was first print or not because you had it held up to where I couldn't see the head.
Oh, okay.
You can see his head on top of the
Yeah.
tree.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell if you were showing me a first print or second print. I needed to know if I was getting ready to bag on you or not. What's up, Comic Head 84? Thank you. We were lurking you earlier. Some so awesome content right there. We were all admiring your My Light 2s.
Then I had this Batman Adventures, Kevin Conroy signed with Batman. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's just part of my childhood. I was
Nice.
like, hell yeah. Not Harley Quinn, but you know, can't have everything in life.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Ray is about to drain the community right now. You won't see anybody in that auction for a long time.
Man, we're all gonna need stimulus checks after that auction.
I'll be like, what? It gets like that. It gets like that, but it's cool. He's an amazing guy, right? Ray is a great guy. He's 82 years old and he functions like, I think he has more energy than I do.
Yeah, he does. He
Like-
definitely has a lot of energy for his age, for sure.
Dude, he jumps up in a stream more than I've ever seen anybody get up, grabbing
Yeah.
books, grabbing stuff. I'm like, oh man.
I know. I go
Yeah.
try to get up and it's like clink. I'm
And
like,
funny, and the funny thing is, hold on. The funny thing is, we're gonna be the reason I'm ending this an hour before the auction is because we're gonna be entered in the background. Because anybody who's ever streamed live or on their own knows that you can be in the background and talk about anything you need to talk to you before. So we're gonna be in the background for at least 45 minutes to half hour, 45 minutes ahead of time, just making sure we got everything planned and everything sounds good. So
yeah, man.
I just dropped the link again for Discovery Bay's giveaway on his channel. He was in here earlier, and he's got a Batman Who Laughs statue he's giving away. All you gotta do is go to that video and leave a comment, and you can be entered to win that too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Let me go leave a comment.
Jigs likes to leave the comment, wash your hands. Someone
Yep.
needs to leave a comment, wash your ass. Because y'all are just so busy washing your hands, you forget to take a fucking shower. He's like, I don't need a shower. I just put 12 pounds of hand sanitizer on.
Maybe I did. Goddamn, did I do the wrong video? What the fuck?
It's any video from Friday, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find the right one because I was like,
Put some old school video.
Yeah, we're still
No,
live.
it was
I'm trying to
definitely
put some more
from
stuff
2
up
days
for
ago.
auction.
maybe it was.
I wonder if I put this up for auction and started at like 65, if it would do good.
People would jump.
I don't know, man.
me know.
Anybody in here interested?
How many people you got in the room right now? I'm
14 people.
look at that. 14 people are gonna have the opportunity to bet on that book right now. That's not even a
Started
lot
at
of people.
65. That's not a lot of people. It's really not.
All right, I
Yeah.
dropped the link. The link I just dropped is one that I left the comment on, so let's just use that one. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
Imagine
He's got-
you're wrong, John.
got so
And I'm
many
like, yo,
videos.
but wait, I commented.
Just leave a comment on everything. Just comment on everything.
Just go to every one of his videos and be like, wash your ass.
Yeah,
Wash your hands.
Comment
Wash
on
your
his
hands. Wash your hands.
videos. Comment on everybody's videos.
Oh god, that's funny. Is that New Mutants in the back over there?
All right. I'll
That
tell you
one.
all what.
That's
That
a raw subject in this chat.
I got two of them.
I'll tell you
wait,
what.
the Deadpool.
I'll tell you what. We'll do anybody but a TK special. Anybody.
Wow.
The in-your-face TK auction.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. We've definitely with 30 people less. It's not like I definitely haven't had an auction like Thoreau's yet, where we have 140 people in it like last night.
Dude, he's insane. Or the
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh,
Those
Damn.
New York Warriors guys, they got like 200 people in their auctions too.
Yeah.
I can't even keep track.
I
of it.
representing,
There you go.
and I got. Nah, I don't do auctions. That's why. I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not.
No, it's just we've been more talking the entire time instead of auctioning, so I don't want to put something up and no one has interest in the auction. That's why I
man.
said
He's
that.
been
Rita.
showing you guys the books. If you guys are interested, jump on that.
Just gotta say, yeah. I mean, I got books for deals,
Get
days.
the deal now, man.
I mean, I said I'll put up the three.
Take
Pretty
advantage of him.
Red
He
Sonia.
needs money for the other auction, so take
Yeah, I
advantage.
need money. I need money for the auction, guys.
Captain Comics. My man, yo. I love his hats. He looks like a pirate.
Yeah, that was cool last night,
Love it.
Captain. You could definitely tell that because you could definitely tell Ray was happy that he got to, say something to his son, and his son can actually see him.
That's exactly how my father would react. My father's been thinking about making a YouTube channel. I'm like, yo, do it. Everybody. First of all, it'd be funny on my side to see you.
This nice ass Avengers, very clean too. Sharp corners, no spine ticks. It looks like. And watch this.
When was the
Watch this.
first A versus X?
Watch this.
Is that one of them? That's probably one of them.
This is the first. This is first Avengers versus X-Men.
right?
Come on, guys. You see that? You see a spine tick on that, John?
I don't see anything. No.
Look closer, John.
Clean.
Oh god.
That was, yeah, definitely was.
Some good times.
He said, Chris, everybody's like, we're not buying shit from you, Jay Bliss, because we're waiting on the real auction here.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
They're like, we don't want to support you with our money. We want to use our money to get that stuff.
Oh shit! Perry's trying to do another live premiere of his Captain America video at 10 o'clock. In 30 minutes, he's trying to do it. Good luck, Perry, man. Stay strong, brother.
Yeah, right?
That's hilarious.
He's had to go through this with every one of these MCU movies he's doing, right?
Yeah, he's trying to go through and do them all because he's never seen it.
I'm only staying on here for another 30 minutes with that, so you better watch your ass fast if you want to sell some books. I ain't really busting anything out either. I was literally just grabbing stuff that's right here.
Damn, Perry's not giving up on that captain.
Y'all can catch this Cheetah #1 for $10.
Those are some of his most popular videos right now, too. Like people
Exactly.
watch them. I think they're hilarious because I mean, it reminds me of watching them for the first time with my daughters when they're like,
Yeah.
because he's about that mature and and they're like, that first experience seeing Captain America throw the shield or Thor pick up the hammer. Or those
It's hard, man. I always try to explain, and I don't think a lot of people don't understand what it is for the comic book community.
You know
to
what I
watch
saw?
a superhero movie.
Were you on when I said how much I saw this sold for, John? So
Yeah.
only one of these in the last
90.
month was sold. $90.
God.
It's only 600. That's why.
Hello,
And you
Chad.
gotta admit, if you're an X-Men fan, you probably like Dark Phoenix. And
Heck
that's
yeah. What is
that's
this?
a
What is
sick-
the book for? Like, what's the issue? What is the issue number
this is X-Men #5.
of the current run? The
I believe
Marvel
so.
now?
Yeah, I believe so. Come on, I'll tell you for sure.
I agree, Chris Barrett. They probably are more mature than Perry.
Oh, Chris Barrett, I'm just messing with you, dude. You're good.
90, what's up?
I want to laminate it. That's all.
Yeah, so this is the current run. Yes.
Laminating sheet still somewhere.
I gotta double check what issue 5 was. I gotta remember the story.
It's not. I don't think it was because of Key. I just think it was because of the cover. Because so many people like that. There's only one that sold in the last month. Because it is a 1 out of 600 print.
No,
And
but
only
I'm
one
reading
sold
that-
in a
I'm
month,
reading
yeah.
that run, and I was like, "What is the story in that issue? What's
I
happening?"
put it up. I put it up in my auction as a buy it now for 40, and no one bought it.
What?
Let's see here.
Yeah, even before that month, they were selling for $40, $50, $60. So
Oh, this is the one when Wolverine.
I will do that now. I'll buy it now for 40.
Babe, can I buy that?
No.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Oh
No, you can't.
no, I thought he was asking me. Yeah, no, the old lady says no, you can't buy it. Sorry. $20 for the set. I have 2 sets, so if you want one, let me know. That nice Batman who laughs on there. That's what I like.
Yeah, this is like a time travel issue, and then they leave the ending kind of ambiguous what's going on because it's
Check on the printer.
they get rid of X-23 and a few other characters vanish in this issue. It's got some killer art inside. Look at this page on the inside of that issue.
I put this 9.8 candidate up, but it would start a lot higher than people would think.
Sentinels.
Hold on, I'm putting you on. That is awesome.
There's little
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Oh yeah. I read this issue.
Look at that Sentinel. It looks like a baby Sentinel.
I'm sorry. I think I've said this 100 times. Sentinels are my favorite X-Men enemies.
You'll always remember it. I always remember Sentinels just
Because of the 90s cartoons.
Yeah,
Because of the 90s cartoons. That was the guy. That was who they were always. I mean, they fought other people, but the biggest always was them.
So it's a good issue. This is the one I got the Storm variant. Obviously, I did.
Yeah.
Storm, so.
I forgot which one I got. I probably just got the A.
So, like I was saying, I'd put up my 9.8 candidate copy of Moon Knight #8, but it would start higher than people would think.
Well, because any of those Sienkiewicz 9.8s are going to be.
Is that how you say it?
I think it's Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz?
Sienkiewicz? That sounds right. I'm always like
That sounded smooth, John.
Sienkiewicz?
You just threw it in there like it was nothing.
Sienkiewicz? Yeah, that sounds good. Sienkiewicz, yeah.
I think
This
it's
thing is
sync, like you're
Yeah.
syncing. So Sienkiewicz.
Like in sync?
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing is mint. No spine ticks, nothing. No color rub on the back, nothing.
Yeah, I mean those covers in that run are just fire.
This graded at a 9.8. The last 5 that sold for $900.
What the?
Swear to God.
You're selling it for 20. Nah, man.
No. I said I'd put this up for auction, but I would have to start it like really, really high because I ain't losing it. That's actually, I keep pulling it out. I haven't put it. I have a few books that need to go on my PC that I haven't put away yet, and that's one of them. So I keep pulling out and showing it because I'm so proud of it. When I found it and I found it, I pulled out the gloves. I pulled out the gloves and took it out, and I was looking at everything that I could, man. And I was checking every flaw because if it's not a 9.8, it's like it's not as worth as much. But I still get it because I still would have got it because I wanted it I needed it for my PC and I wanted it. But I was looking to check and I couldn't find a single flaw on it.
It's crazy the jump between a 9.6 and a 9.8.
It is. And especially on some books, I think a 9.6 of that I think sold for like 100 and something.
I just like my books that have like a clean cover. Not too crazy. It doesn't have to be too
I want my
crazy.
book to be presentable, at least presentable, yes.
Yeah. That's
But I
how
don't really grade anything, so
My
I
girls
need to get into it. I probably should grade more.
What you said, John?
said my girls are starting to wake up here. They're hunting for their cereal action this morning.
Their breakfast.
Hi, good morning.
Top of the morning.
Up there with you. Oh, you listen to your music? Listen to your jams.
She listening to Tupac?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I read my comics, Jigs. Don't talk. You know what?
She likes Big Pun.
Really? Hey. What's up, 90? Thank you for coming in. We got 18 people.
My mom telling me not to listen to the music, that kind of music when I was younger. Don't be listening to that
That's what
rap.
makes you listen to it more.
Hey.
Yeah.
No,
Nobody
that's
ever
not what I meant to hit.
But I got
Hey.
girls. I don't have that problem. They're all wanting to listen to like, Descendants and stuff. Like music from Disney movies.
Are they a
Like,
fan of the Disney Channel? I feel like
Yes.
girls go hard for a Disney
They do.
Channel, little
They do.
girl.
But they
John,
all,
your
like
daughters
the-
are more mature than Perry.
we knew this. This
I
is
used to
fact.
go extreme for like Cartoon Network and like Boomerang.
Yeah. I'm trying to get them into the stuff I like. I like the X-Men animated series and stuff, but they haven't gotten there yet. I tried watching G.I. Joe with Kate. Now that there's a bunch of them free on YouTube.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that show is not as good as I remember.
I know. It's hard. Like it's hard because I look at TV shows at that time and I'm like, all right, let me go watch this cartoon. And
I
I'm
was
like,
like, oh,
oh
this dude
man.
is so freaking good. I've missed this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it going, God, this sucks. It doesn't hold up.
It's
Batman
crazy
the
what time does. It's
animated
crazy
series,
what time
Batman
does.
holds up. But like my girls love the animated Batman. That show.
I
Uh,
love.
That's
But
a good
G.I.
question.
Joe, you guys can pass on that. I don't
That's
think
a
I
good
thought
question.
anything good about that.
I think he's asking why is number 8 because we've showed this and talked about it on his show plenty of times. He wants to know why number 8 is so dang expensive for that.
Moon Knight?
Yeah, the Moon Knight. Yeah, for the Moon Knight cover.
I'll check on the app here.
I forgot.
Why is Sinkovich's covers expensive?
All of
Yeah.
them are expensive because it was a lower kind of print run. The artwork is
That's what I thought it
amazing.
was.
The artwork is
Look at
amazing,
that.
and there's
I have that
usually
too.
there's a ton of red and black, and those tend to show more damage,
Yeah.
which means it's harder to get a high grade. The grades are a lot lower on average. Just mid, you get a lot of mid grades. Like I've got a few copies of different issues in that run that are probably not 9/8, but they're like 9.
I love covers that are like black and white with a splash of color, like a splash of red, like just like this one, just like this Moon Knight number 8.
So do I. Those are my favorite covers, especially when they have some of his other covers have like a charcoal like look to it, like it
Yeah.
looks like it was done with charcoal.
Issue 8, you say?
This is number 8. Yes, it's not a key in any way that I know of.
It's not listed on. Yeah, it's not listed on the app, on the Key Collector app.
No, it's not. It's not.
But I mean, you look at any of these books in that run; they're all going to be
Yeah,
in a mega high grade, like near mint. They're all
yeah.
very
And like I said, it differs between a 9.8 to a 9.6. It differs by like almost $700-800.
Yeah, hold on, I got mine right over here. I'll get mine.
It's crazy. Yeah. I've been trying to get my son to watch Star Wars for years now. I feel like I failed as a father because he has
How old is he?
11. He just turned 11 yesterday. He just wants to watch YouTube videos.
It's hard. It's
You
hard.
should have started at like 3 or 4.
Now
Yeah.
we know what our parents suffered with us. Because I remember my
I
father
don't know.
wanted me to watch some old stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm not about that.
Hell, not me. I watched all that old stuff with my father, and I loved it.
No, I got lucky because my father loves horror, and I do too. So he used to show me all the old school horror movies, and I was like, yeah,
My
I'm
dad,
definitely into that.
old westerns, the old old World War II movies and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
Anything
that stuff
military,
my
I
dad
was
raised me on, and
definitely on.
I watched that. The old westerns I loved. I loved watching John Wayne movies with him. I loved all that stuff. So
Are you trying to get the to watch the movies with you, or is it like the Clone Wars animated stuff?
No, just the movies.
Just the movies.
maybe you should start with the animated stuff.
Yeah, well, I know he had actually watched episode 1. He was like, that was okay. I was like, okay, you want to watch
So
episode
I went crazy. I'm not gonna lie, and it's probably just me. I saw Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, in Puerto Rico, and I went crazy for it. I was a little kid. I was like, I don't know, 7
Most,
years old,
most
6 years
little
old.
kids did.
And it's crazy because a lot of people disliked it, and they like the trilogy. What is it?
Yeah.
I'm about to say the one thing
I like the prequel.
everybody in the world will hate me for after saying.
Oh,
I actually like Jar Jar Binks.
Something wrong with this show. Derailed.
Just saying. It's just everybody leaves. Everybody leaves.
There goes this auction.
YouTube shuts down. No, I was also younger. I was like a teenager, like early 12, 13 years old or something. So, but I like Jar Jar Binks, especially as I got older because I could do the. I'd be like, "You're so, Misa Jar Jar Binks, Misa, you're so rude." Misa is a yoga, Misa Jar Jar Binks.
Ooh, look at that
That's
one.
what yeah, those are my favorite covers from.
This
Yeah.
one.
I like that one.
I have that one. I have that one.
Yeah, I have that one too.
I love this
That
one.
top loader.
I love
Yeah,
that.
top loader.
I think this might have been. Is this the same run? This one? 'Cause this is
No, that's a different run.
okay. Because it's Fist of Khonshu is what it says.
Yes, yes. It's like a short run, a short
It's a
story.
limited series.
I think that's one of four. One of four.
His covers. I mean, he's just freaking
Yeah.
fire.
That is a nice cover too. Yes.
But those are the only. Other than this, I have the Finch issue 1 of that run.
Yeah.
But other than that, those are the only Moon Knight books I've ever owned, and I've never read a single Moon Knight book in my life.
Yeah, I don't have any Moon Knight.
Never gotten around to it. I should definitely give it a shot. I just haven't done it. There's definitely some gaps. Like I want to read Punisher Max. I've never read Punisher Max, and I just found out it's not on the Marvel Unlimited app. I don't know if they're just worried it's going to traumatize the kids if they put the Max stuff on there.
Hold on, I got you.
Who are you looking at? Oh,
They're asking for the link for Discovery Bay.
I got it. I think I still have it saved here.
Okay.
I can grab it.
He's gonna post that link for you again, M3 Lions.
Just want to make sure it's the correct link.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think we're talking about that CFAP for a little while now about the new X-Men cartoon. I know I've heard about that a few times.
What was that? Fox 5, right? Was it Fox that they gave that animated? I don't know. I was young. I was just watching everything. I miss Static Shock too. Static
Craig
Shock.
69 says Moon Knight 8 is the hallucinogenic story part 2.
Drug story.
Yeah, hallucinogenic drug story part 2.
Man,
I think honestly it's all about the cover. It was a short print run. I believe that was an issue on it too. Like I said, a black cover and that's any black book covered book that's in the high grade 9.8, is probably going to be worth a
A
lot.
lot of the ones that I hate touching, like you can't touch those, and you got to watch out with the fingerprints and just
Again, so much
Yeah,
black.
fingerprint shows. People think a fingerprint shows better on white, but that's only if your finger is actually dirty and you leave.
yeah. If you have dirty ass
But
hands
actually,
touching a
just
comic,
because you have normal fingerprint will show up on black.
There's so
yeah.
many fire covers in that run. I mean,
Yeah, that's a beautiful cover
there's
too.
a
Yeah,
this red one.
I actually don't have that one.
You're going to see every spine tick on that. Every spine tick's going to pop on this cover. That whole run is they're beautiful, but they're just, it's so easy to.
it gets to the point you're like, damn, that's a nice spine tick.
Right.
Jigs. Honestly, I don't know what I would sell it for. To be
They're
honest,
all
That's
just.
a hot cover. Look at that.
I really don't want to sell it. Like I
This
said,
is
it's part of my
issue.
PC. And if someone bought it thinking it might be come back at 9.8 and it came back at 9.6, I'd feel like an asshole. So that's probably a book I wouldn't sell, honestly.
I mean, they're just. There's a ton of black.
And I like the creativity they put in it, like that right there with the crescent moon and everything like that. That's-
his cape making the.
The
Yeah.
moon, the crescent moon. Yep.
And all the little like dagger things he throws. Here's issue 30.
Yep.
It's just a ton of black. You get every spine tick.
Yeah,
show,
that's the 666 cover. Yep.
every fingerprint's gonna show.
Yep.
Ooh, this is a good one too. But it's again all black.
Color Rub on Black comes out, shows like you can notice it better more.
So they're all.
Yeah, these are all the same run. Yes, Jigs. These are the same run. You know that. I don't know why you're acting like you don't, and I don't know why you just don't hop in instead of hanging out in the chat.
This is volume 1, Moon Knight.
Stop being a sergeant major and be a civilian and jump in the freaking feed in the stream with us.
Damn.
Sergeant Major's hiding in the background doing all the typing.
Get off the grass.
I can't say that. That's not true. We all know that's
Superior, that
the
was funny.
we all know that's the officers' jobs. Sergeant Major, remember, Sergeant Majors work for a living.
Darth Bane. Yeah, man. Read Star Wars. Yo, Superior. There's a lot of ways you could approach Star Wars.
Does
But
he
I
like
think-
comic books?
That's the other thing I'm trying to get him into. He likes comic books.
For like 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, like he'll read like Teen Titans here and there, and then stuff like that. But a lot of my stuff, like I got a lot of Punisher and stuff like that. I don't want to read, and
I think what works is cartoons.
Actually, Jigs,
That's
don't
what's worked
because
for
I'm
me.
ending this in like 15 or 20 minutes. And you'll just complain.
Yeah. Now, my next approach is bribery. That's cool. Hey, buddy, you like Fortnite, huh? You know some V-Bucks? Hey, come here for a couple hours and I'll get you some.
I could school your ass right now. Get over here.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, it's weird. I don't know why he won't watch those movies. Like he'll watch Terminator with me or any of these crazy old action films, but like Star Wars. That's
You just sit down and start watching it, and he'll walk around and be like, "Oh, it's on. Maybe I'll go check this out."
that's a good approach.
You can always just kind of like trick him into it.
Oh man.
I've done that. I mean, honestly, when they get a choice, they'll be like, I'd rather. But if it's on and it's the only thing on, they're gonna be like, maybe I'll sit down and see what's going on.
I guess so.
Right? No other choices, and I'm gonna go down to my room and play Legos instead. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Do kids nowadays like wake up to watch cartoons like
Nah.
they used to, or is that not a thing anymore?
It's not a thing anymore. Honestly, when I named my Saturday show Saturday Morning Comics, my girls were like, why are you calling it that? That's weird. I was like, no, it's Saturday Morning Cartoons.
Saturday morning, yeah.
That was where it's at.
Love Saturday morning.
I used to. You'll never see me wake up early for school, but for cartoons.
But now you can stream a lot of that stuff. There's a lot of that stuff streaming. You can go find old Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera and some of that stuff. You can find it for free in a lot of places. So
Looney Tunes
you
was
can
a classic.
recreate it like Saturday mornings. Just stream a little something for the kids.
Yeah, used to watch all of that. That was pretty good.
Right.
What was it? Animated Batman series. Then came Superman. They had Justice League. Then it started getting to like Cubics or something. I was like, what?
So right now on YouTube, there's a 4.5-hour Looney Tune compilation you could watch.
I had the box collection. I just love it. I love Looney Tunes.
But
Looney
you
Tunes
scroll
was the
through,
best.
there's another one that's an hour and 17 minutes, and it's the 10 best classic Looney Tunes compilation. So you just click through. There's another one that's an hour long. Now you just go through and if you wanted to, you could create your own, Saturday morning experience just on YouTube, just on your TV, load the YouTube app or whatever, and just do it.
There's a movie that doesn't get a lot of credit, and it was Looney Tunes Back in Action, and I really like that film. It was with Brandon Fraser.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was great. It was like, for me, Space Jam is a classic, but I like Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Give me one second.
Yeah.
Damn, Jay Blitz, it looks like you're hacking into the.
I'm making sure everybody got their emails for later. I'm getting all the links sent out. I'm preparing for, I got hour and 13 minutes away from, probably the biggest auction that's ever been on YouTube.
Man, if you had a pair of glasses on, you were looking like a mad scientist over there for a second.
I was focused.
Like Rescue Rangers, DuckTales.
And we know I don't do that, but there was time I just like.
Oh man. Hey, so was there any word on when Disney is going to release these shows like The Punisher, Daredevil?
No,
there was no word before, and there's no word now. From what I understand, I wish they did. I mean, are they still continuing every show like Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, and I know Daredevil and Punisher are hot shows. They can't cancel that. They cancel that, I cancel Disney.
Yeah, I don't know. Only one I heard confirmed 100% was The Punisher. He's going to have his old school get up on. And I just heard that yesterday. I think I heard that on JB's channel actually.
You can't go wrong with a Punisher TV show. I mean, you could go wrong, but it's just like, it's badass. Like if you make it
what
really
they're
good.
planning on doing is continuing from the Netflix series and using the same actor and everything.
There you go. So it's just.
I mean, that's the word.
God, man, it'd be so badass if they brought him into the MCU. He took War Machine's armor, just like in the comics.
Man, they're talking about that, but like they're
Awesome.
talking about bringing these characters into the MCU, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Your slab of what is only worth $100, Jigs?
It's probably one of the Moon Knight things.
Well, that's what I'm wondering if he's talking. If you're talking about Moon Knight 8, is it a 9.8? And are you going off of your book only? Because if you look at all the other places where it sells that your book doesn't have records of, then yeah, maybe it's only worth $100. So I keep trying to tell you need to stop going off a book because the book doesn't update. What does it update once every year? You go by fair market value online, that updates every day. It changes every day.
Damn.
Man, I swear that banner between you and Jigs, man, is hilarious.
Jigs be talking about a completely different book. And you going back hard on him because
I don't care. I don't care. I'm trying to teach him, get him to realize truth.
Jay Blitz, you know he's sitting back in his chair right now.
If you see, I know is if you sell a book and you say it's worth 150, but I could buy it for 75, I'm gonna go to the person who I can buy it for 75. If you say a book is worth,
Ben Compton's got mad money for this auction, so he's ready. He's ready.
Hey Ben Compton, I don't know what you're looking for. What you looking for? I forget.
And Jack B, thank you for coming by. He's
Hey Jack B.
on YouTube. He is always in the best auctions, so thank you for cruising by. Now the auction starts in a little over an hour.
But I have a few things if anybody's interested.
Got some preview buy it now stuff if you want, but that's
I got this
back here in about an hour. Ooh.
Doing this for 35. This is at least a 7.0. So that's 35. I want to make myself big.
What you got there, John?
I'll do this for 35. It has no spine ticks at all. Sharp corners, nice color, no creases or anything. So that's
Ben Compton, I don't know if we're gonna have any mega keys today.
No,
So
it's
that
not gonna
might be something that
guys. This is
if you're looking for a mega key, I would say, and you could check with Cap and Comics on Instagram, and I'll send you the link if you want to just drop me a line on Instagram.
Hold on, John. You're right. You can't hit them up, but guys, remember this is a tester auction. Next weekend will also be another auction where there'll probably be bigger keys as well. But as he was saying, you can continue now, John.
Yeah, you can check with Captain Comics and just let him know and then you'll know if they even have the book that you're looking for. If you have 2 or 3, they can tell you, oh yeah, we've got them. They're going to be in the sale next weekend, and you know when to show up, just so you can be aware of when. Because Captain Comics, Steve, he kind of helps Ray organize and get onto all these shows. Because Ray's getting a little older, he's learning how to do all this stuff.
Yep. $10 for this. Buy it now.
Oh, and I'm drinking tea. That's all I'm drinking.
And this 210 print variant with these 2 variants, the whole set, doing $100. Buy it now. And I'm negotiable. So if you guys want to shoot me an offer, I'll let you know. If I'm willing to take that. That's already claimed. Also got this Batman Superman, this set right here. They're both Batman Superman #1. But, you got the Batman on the front of one and then Superman on front of the other. And Batman Who Laughs on the bottom doing like a different smile. But doing the set for $20. Doing this, buy now for $40. This is a 1 out of 600 variant. This is X-Men #5. Comes with the COA. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I might pull my credit card for that.
Moon Knight sucks, CFAP.
Oh, and I'll also do this 135 shipped. Also, like I said, I'm negotiable. So if you shoot me an offer, I'll let you know. And yeah, that auction. There's gonna be keys. There's gonna be some nice keys. A couple. I wouldn't say big banger keys like Fantastic 448 type stuff or like that, but there's gonna be some nice books. And there is gonna be a lot of the harder to get books in conditions that are hard to get them in. I mean,
like I see it as in like the books that Ray has. I guess it's not key, but those books to me are keys just because the age of them and how hard it is to find in that condition. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I got this. This is a key to me. Even though it's not a real key, but it's a key. It's the first Avengers vs. X-Men.
Yeah,
That would be a key to me as well. That's why I asked that question. I was like, damn, is that
Jigs is saying he's got a Moon Knight 8 and a 9.8.
not fucking eBay trash.
And
Yeah.
okay, and the last 5 sold for $900. So yes, yours is worth more than $100 than what it's saying. Because if anybody looks on eBay, which I'm sorry, like I said before, 98% of the community goes and checks eBay's prices, sold listings, and the last 5 sold on eBay were around $900. What are they gonna think that book's worth around $900? Because that's average. You got 5 that sold, and 5 of them, and all of them are really high priced, and then you have one that's sold for say $200, $300. Okay, then they might change it to like a $600, $700 book because you got to go by average. I know you could get it raw for $26, but that's not. It's not a 9.8. It's not a 9.8 until it's graded to 9.8, and that's why I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't sell my raw one. I don't want to sell my raw one because I don't know for sure. I could say it looks like a 9.8 all day. Doesn't mean I'll get it back graded to 9.8.
I want to see Jig's 9.8 Moon Knight number 8.
He ain't got it. He ain't got it. He just wants to talk that shit because he knows.
I will say, though,
What
looks
he's doing is he's looking in his book.
It looks like some of them are going for a little less than that. Just probably of late, the last few.
Okay, yeah, I haven't looked in like almost a month, but when I did look,
but they're like the two that I see. The first two sold. We're asking $799 buy it now, and they sold somewhere near $799. That's $799 buy it now.
So there you go.
I'm trying to see if there's any others. There's not that many. They don't sell that. They don't come in 9.8 all that often.
No,
It's a lot.
You can look at the census. There's probably not a whole lot of them in the census as 9.8.
So, but I mean, you talk about that run like we were earlier, and there's not a lot that pop as 9.8 in that whole freaking run. So
yeah, Comic Don, this again.
So yeah, I see two. The last two I see sold were $799, and there is one up right now with an $849 buy it now.
Jeez.
My guess is it's the guy who bought it for $799 is trying to get an extra $50 out of it.
Possibly. Exactly, Comic Don. I could sit here and say I looked at it, I couldn't find anything, but I could turn around and it would be a 9.6 or 9.4. And that's why I said I wouldn't sell it saying it's a 9. I can see it's a 9.8 candidate.
Yeah, he's just saying it's a really high grade. It doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's definitely.
I couldn't feel comfortable and be like, oh yeah, this is a 9.8. Sell it to someone for $500, and then they came back and were like, oh, it was a 9.6, and I would feel like a complete ass. I couldn't do that, right? I couldn't do that comfortably, feeling right.
Somebody did that with me with a book. I remember. They're like, yeah, it's a 9.8. It's a 9.8. I get it. It has like multiple spine ticks and some other stuff going on, and I was like, you mother.
That's the freaking worst, man. That's the worst.
I've been doing it recently. I've drastically overpaid for every key book I have. Go to my comic shop, and he's like, oh, yeah.
And then he met us, and we told him, what the hell are you paying that shit for?
I showed Z my She-Hulk, and he's like, dude, how much did you pay?
Who said Lobo 3 times?
That was like 2 hours ago, though.
I know. Hey guys, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to be cutting this within the next 5 minutes because I gotta start getting stuff ready. And the plan was to only go live until an hour before.
It's all good in the where's Perry?
His live premiere happens in 2 minutes. So.
Yeah.
You can watch.
You know what?
And be back here for the auction.
You know what's funny is, I have my other StreamYard for the next thing open already, and Ray is already in there.
Man,
yeah.
Does he know though?
He doesn't. I don't know, but he's not sitting in front of the seat. He's just on in there. I guess he saw the link and clicked on it, he's ready to go. He's prepared, but he's not sitting in his chair. So before I leave, because I know I said I'm about to end this, I want to do a couple shout outs and thank yous. And let my panel, who's been in here with me almost the whole time, do a couple of shout outs. So before I do, I'm going to go to Superior Hero. If you got anything you want to shout out, go ahead and do that now.
And I don't have anything to shout out, man. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. That's it.
All right, cool. Thank you. John, you got anything coming up?
No, man, I would say definitely be here in an hour for the auction.
Thank you. TK?
Yeah, man. Definitely want to give Ray again a shout out because he's an awesome dude, and Captain Comics, Steve. They've been doing a tremendous job showing these books, and it's just if you guys just want to just join the auction just to look at what he has as well, it's a great time. I'm telling you. I was watching what he was doing on Jay Blitz channel before, and he was just showing off some cool books. So if you guys just want to see some cool books and don't have the money to do that as well, I recommend you to do that because it's a cool thing to see live. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a reading on like some trade paperback I have around here, and I'll be throwing out a video on that as well. But thank you, Jay Blitz, for having me, and
Yeah, man.
you guys are
Anytime.
awesome over here.
Anytime. So make sure you guys are subbed up to TK. Go check out his reading. So what I want to do is remind you guys in 1 hour, literally 1 hour from now, be here on my channel. We got the auction going with Retro Ray Comics. It's going to be epic. This is going to be the first one. This is like a little teaser tester auction. There will be some nice bronze to copper to the 90s, early 2000s books in there, maybe. So make sure you guys are there, check it out. There's a lot of books that you guys are going to see that are in really, really good shape that you haven't seen before in that kind of shape without looking and see it on eBay. So thank you for that. Make sure you guys got 1 hour left. 1 hour left to go like and tag 4 friends on my Instagram or Captain Comics or Z Collects Instagram. Any of the posts that we've posted for this auction, you have 1 hour to go like and tag 4 friends in order to get into the entry of the giveaway for this. Also, I will be doing a giveaway for anybody who's in the chat, not just anybody who buys, but anybody who's in the chat. We'll do a giveaway on that in the halftime show for somebody. I don't know what the prize is for that yet. I don't know what's going to be given away, but there will be a giveaway, so make sure you're there for the whole thing. Other than that, we appreciate you guys hanging out. I know other than this being given away, there will be another book that Captain Comics is throwing in on top of it. So
I was gonna say, I think Big O had a question about My Light's Silver and Golden Age. So I just put a book in I had a What If #1 that's kind of
no, they fit in a short box.
they fit fine. So I'm just reminding. I'm just double checking. Yeah, mine fit in the short box just fine.
Here's mine, and I have a short box right next to me. They're just snug, which I actually like better because of how snug they fit. They don't slide forward and back as easy.
So I've seen some that were bigger that don't, and I have somebody sent me a top loader that's for this size, and it won't. It's bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than this, but this is about as wide as your.
Yeah, because these My Lights are just a little bit wider than this top loader, and this top loader has about that much room still.
Exactly.
When I put it in my short box, so yeah.
These are the ones that I got off of Amazon, and I can send you the link that I sent to Jay Blitz if you want to see it. Big O, you just let me know.
But yeah, so make sure you guys go like, tag 4 friends, get entered on this and another book. I forget what it was. I think it was a Web of Spider-Man #1 or something. I can't remember.
I'm gonna bounce out, JB.
All right, thank you, John. Thank you for coming in.
Bye, TK.
Have a good one.
Bye, Superior.
Later, John.
So make sure you guys get entered on that, and I'll see you guys in about an hour. They all just dumped out at the same time. I'll see you guys in about an hour. Thank you again for coming in. This is Jay Blitz Comics and Comics with Vets. Peace.